you know. Holy shit, that's actually really cool and terrifying.
What?
This person got some really thick thighs like Silver Chariot Requiem, so they got it going on.
You sent them the fucking... Oh shit! That actually looks like it! Even you can... And they even got the beetle arrow.
Yeah.
Why is it? I just noticed his pants look weird.
Still yeah,
I know it's correct. That just means it does not look weird.
Yeah, he got pants. He had armor. He switched to pants.
Question, Rick. Is the stream starting up, or are you still just listening on? And
Welcome back to the stories of those within us, by the way.
Welcome back to Silver.
I have this strange sixth sense for that.
You really do. It's surprising.
Welcome back to Silver Chariot Requiem's gummy thick ass. Before we continue, one question. Why, Araki, did part 5 stands? Some of them have massive thighs and butt cheeks.
Are you complaining?
Question.
Experimentation.
Are you complaining?
Anyway, we're now in Naruto.
Momo's a dude!
Alright, everyone. Chaos' turn.
Best people for this one. Which one of you or Kat, Rick? You decide who does it.
Don't look at me. I don't know. I don't
Rock,
remember
paper,
anything
scissors.
about it.
Rick, rock, paper, scissors. Let's go.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you, rock, paper, scissors.
Do you want to do it or not?
Huh?
If you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't, then I'll do it.
I don't want to do it.
Alright, then I'll fucking do it. So
Rock, paper, scissors. Because I didn't want to do it.
I don't care who does it. So I'm just gonna do it. I don't care enough to rock, paper, scissors you.
No wonder Jerome thinks Greg's an idiot.
What the fuck, assholes?
I'm staying out of this one.
Anyways, welcome back to the stories of those within us.
You already said that.
Last time on Dragon Ball. Wait.
Wrong one.
Seriously, who the fuck is this Power Ranger looking motherfucker?
That's Hannah.
On Naruto.
That's Hannah and she's not even here.
Yeah, she's not here. She should be, but she's not.
I knew she wasn't going to be here from the start.
Yeah.
She just shows up mid-stream.
Sup, fuckers.
That's a chaos thing.
She's going to basically be having some friends over that she's going to be with today.
Yeah. Because she has a life, unlike the rest of us.
Yeah, we have no life.
It's basically the rare pleasantries that we get to have her on.
I'm more shocked that we all met people like us.
Yeah.
Over a fucking app like Amino.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Silence, Chihuahua!
Anyways, back to the recap. Last time, bad shit happened in Kumo. Really bad shit. There was a jailbreak. Fucking the Sonnen fought some Watari Mono bastards. We talked to the Two Tails. Madatabi has decided to be less of a dick.
Only slightly.
Only slightly. She's trying to be less of a dick. Let's put it that way.
Oh, speaking of things related to Sayori, would anyone like to mention what happened to my brother?
Oh, right!
The bomb expert's not as handy anymore.
What?
Yeah, Cat, but I'll need you to make 2 different types of tokens.
Shoot.
One I can tell you is stub arms.
I mean, all he needs to do is just fold up his jacket, so I don't need to draw too much stubs.
Well, you just gotta get rid of the hands from the jacket.
Exactly.
But yeah, Raiden lost his arms. Other similarly bad things happened.
I almost died.
Yes.
I almost got boiled. That's all I remember.
You were fine.
Oh, also, the
remembered
QB,
was that
QB decided to help us out, so QB's a good guy.
We're almost got flashed into.
Who's playing with a can?
All I remember.
Sorry, I'm crushing cans that are on my
learned
desk
not
right now.
to try to touch someone's shoulder armor.
Also, there's a major, or a similar issue is happening over Asuna.
Yeah. And I believe Kumo too.
So lovely,
Kumo
GM.
and Suna both
added
had
a
the
couple
jailbreak.
of quick
Rick.
entries into the diary because of course.
I we weren't talking about Dragon. Like Rick made a joke about Dragon Ball. I immediately thought of Dragon Ball Piccolo's dad breaking out all the criminals.
What do you mean Piccolo's dad? That's still Piccolo.
Shut the fuck up.
The difference, just call one King and the other just normal Piccolo.
Yeah.
One of them is King Piccolo, the other one is Prince Piccolo.
Or Piccolo
Technically,
Jr.
he is Prince Piccolo, yes. Or Piccolo Jr.
But anyway, back. So what they would see upon nearing Kumo would just be smoke going off into the airs.
Yeah.
Alright,
We're all kind of exhausted, though, so we're just kind of like, fuck.
Sarah's gotta haul ass with the best you can.
I mean,
Because I'm the one who didn't fight the most.
That is
I
true.
just got grabbed.
I'm pretty sure I'm exhausted as fuck.
Rick is exhausted.
Out of everyone here, Rick is the most exhausted.
Yeah,
I
no,
was thinking
I'm
Rick-
basically
he was
walking out at
awesome.
1 HP.
Yeah.
She's about to wake up because she's been apparently.
I might as well get back to
Michael,
kicking
you were not asleep at all. You were running for your life.
You and James were in.
I have a tendency to do that in real life.
Well, you're not. Your character doesn't have that tendency. We had her talk dialogue, like proper sentences. Your sleep talk.
In real
No,
life.
yours is incoherent mumbling, and you somehow guess correctly, like a yes or no question. I've listened to your sleep talk. It is not fully correct sentences. It's like, oh, sure.
Alright, I feel better about my life. I've cleared several cans off of my desk.
Yeah. Robin, I haul ass as fast as I can. Go and check what's going on.
I might as well be the one carrying Rick now.
Yeah, because I dropped him.
Yeah, fuck.
Just like have him like under my under my armpit, just carry him like there.
There.
You know, you're surprisingly really strong.
I have practice.
I'm just imagining you carry me with one fucking arm.
That's what I'm doing.
He has you underslung like a barrel.
Yeah. Just like,
Hang on. Wait,
Oh.
wait.
Chaos.
There's one thing, I gotta check something really quick.
the god, wait, just a second.
The gods being a buzzkill.
mean, you know what? Just because roll strength,
God damn it.
just because you got a pretty good strength.
Dog, you have a really high strength.
Yeah.
That's a
You'd
chance
almost
I can
definitely be able to carry me with both arms. This is just to see if you'd be able to carry me with one.
Yeah. Or if you basically, he can easily have it slung.
Dog is worn out. too, so.
Motherfucker! I called it. I called it.
Well, let's see. Remember, you did get worn out, so you do have to carry.
That is true. That is true. We are both injured and worn out.
So you
Don't
can't
forget-
underslug him
don't-
like right now.
Don't forget, you ran the damn thing into boiling, made the water
Yes.
boil.
Yeah.
Well,
it made the water boil.
Yeah. Fire.
I'm telling you this now. The reason I actually
Water
had to roll
beats
was
fire.
because of that.
Water should beat fire. That's what Pokemon taught me.
But yeah, so if you weren't exhausted, I would from the boiling water, I would not have had you roll that. But yeah, you could even though you can't carry him with one arm, you could basically have it so that one of his
You're
arms is over
piggybacking?
there, basically across the
I'm
head.
piggybacking.
No,
Yeah, you're thinking back.
Yeah, you can easily do that. Rick, you're not that heavy.
Yeah. No, I'm fairly light. I can
don't even
fly.
have water.
I can fly with bug wings. Of course, I'm not that heavy.
What happened to your gourd? I think
He ditched the gourd after a while.
Yeah, I no longer have the gourd.
No.
I don't need the gourd anymore.
I still had it, my reasoning, if you still had it, was for why it's gone was the Seven Tail State.
Yeah, no, because you have to remember, I ditched that. After the after the tuning exams, because I got the feat that let me just fucking make ice out of fucking thin air.
I forget which one of us became tuning or whatever, Jonan.
Tuning, it's just James and
you think Rick?
Mhm.
Rick. They have their tuning vests. Are either of them wearing it? No.
I'm wearing mine underneath my regular outfit.
So must be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It gives them like a boob appearance.
So, since cats started running, I
Yeah.
would like to know if you got there, and they're you see a whole bunch of other shinobis literally moving rubble.
I do not.
I activate
Oh,
my
I'm
Sharingan, and
understanding
I'm hunting down where my brother is.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Search.
And this episode's getting depressing. We just get back to Naruto, so
Depression!
Naruto just has some
Closest
really
thing we have to
depressing
search
moments.
anyway.
Yeah.
Spot. Oh, no, it is a search. God damn it.
and then not the other fuck up of the evening. Do I see more?
That was actually a 10. That's he rolled a 10 with that. He
I
just
only
doesn't
have
have
a
a good
Oh, you know.
search.
It's going to take him a little. He's basically going to take a little bit. It's going to take him a little bit of time to find the where he.
Yeah, I'm just screaming Raiden's name as
Because
I'm running
remember,
around.
going through the gate and having to look around, looking for him before he gets to where
Yeah.
he specifically is.
Very likely by the time that you actually find Raiden, we're actually getting to the gate, me and Dog, and the rest of our group.
I'm currently trying to heal people.
Yeah.
With James's on
Speaking of
guard
healing
duty.
thing, you will find Raiden, who actually got killed on the battlefield, but is right now actually in the hospital because of his arms.
Oh, and his torso. Remember, he had the scythe in his body.
Oh shit, that's right, yeah.
Oh yeah. Right
The
now,
fucker ripped it out and ripped off his
they're
arms.
not letting anyone in, even you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's true.
adoptive father is
Monkey.
outside the doors, just like, yeah, I would love to, but, you know how it is.
If I'm not allowed in the hospital, I'll just go back to
Well, no,
my
you're allowed in the
You're
hospital,
allowed-
just
no,
not
you're allowed
in
in the hospital.
yeah.
You're not in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in the room.
I'm just gonna sit next to him then.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
sit here.
Which
Just
is
like
fair.
a cat. She's a fucking cat, I swear.
She is.
Basically,
How
what
did Greg
happens
get
here
that
is-
one if we were all? Or did he choose it?
You know,
I
Uh,
got lucky. Both me and Rick got incredibly lucky and got the ones we wanted.
Yeah. We mentioned to Chaos ahead of time which ones we wanted, and then we fucking rolled dice for them, and we got them.
What's that? Ooh, Greg.
Oh, so the
P2
game said
for-
he
What the
sent
fuck?
a opposable Sukaimon plushie.
Ooh.
Yeah, little baby.
Yeah. What was the
it's my boy.
P2 for?
Repeat Chaos.
He's asking Michael
what
what roll
was
did
the
he do?
1d2 for?
Oh, to see if I would go and if I'd possibly find forget your character's name, Greg.
Sayori, I'm at the hospital.
Priori in the hospital, because I am at the hospital.
That is
trying to
true.
help out.
You are one of the most unharmed medic nins available. So, plus you have been training under the sun, and that is currently pulling more than her fair share of the weight.
She
Oh,
did
no,
just do
actually,
a ridiculous
anyone-
fight, and now she's healing people like a mad
I would like to
woman.
note that yes, there is a lot of the slug summons out.
Yeah,
I
which is
just
fair.
some of them just scutter by. Just,
Yeah, which is fair. They do have healing.
Okay, bye. Bye again. I swear I've seen that one like 5 times.
One of them just turns.
Nice.
We're actually all the same person.
Yeah, that's basically what happens.
Yeah.
Wait, if I hear her say that, I am going to say that.
You're probably in a different room. You're treating patients, Michael.
He heard her just shouted,
Yeah.
Ishi, where are you?
You're helping heal Raiden.
I mean, it would make sense how fucked up he got.
Actually, the slug son literally like, nope, we'll help the others. This is my job.
Yeah, which is fair.
She doesn't want to introduce the child.
She doesn't even have any of the other doctors in there with her.
Yeah, she's fucking. She is saving a life even if it kills her. It won't.
Ishi covered in blood. Just it's like, hey, Sayori. It's like, hey, Ishi.
Just the fuck.
The fuck.
Ah,
Bye.
shit.
Wait, I gotta get back to work. And then I go back to work.
Where the fuck do me and Rick put our characters?
Near the bottom. You'll just walk in.
You know what? Basically, yeah, near the bottom or right around here, or you can put them over.
Yeah, let's put them over here.
Oh,
This is where we.
It goes right to the
This was
hospital.
where you guys all were when you left. So
Yeah.
Here's me. Oh. Yeah.
Just getting like, go. It's just like encouragement. It's just like,
Yeah.
come on, up two.
You can do it!
Remind me never to do something like that again.
So long as you remind me not to do the stuff like I did again. Deal.
Deal.
Yeah, just bro bonding time because we're both fucking injured to the nines.
I mean, just like you, Rick. Even though he's able to walk, this guy ain't fighting.
Yeah.
Remember, he had a fight. He ended up fighting the boss.
Yeah, that is fair. It's just the injured party train. Sayori ran on ahead instead of helping us.
I forgot to mention something. I forgot to mention this. His sword is broke in two.
Ooh, mamacita.
Yeah, he has a sword split in two at the moment.
Yeah, so I imagine that we're all collectively limping towards the hospital.
That's all I'm making you and me.
Dog's skin slowly healing back. It's like, oh, this hurts so much.
I've been icing his wounds with the very limited amount of chakra that I have left.
By the way, Chome does say that she would do the healing, but you have had severe.
Yeah, no, the chakra burns in and outside of my system. I kind of fucked myself up real bad.
She's basically saying she can't heal you until you actually get naturally healed because it'd be bad to have more chakra running through.
I feel like Chome would be like, sorry.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! I can think. Oh god, no, that's making it worse. I'll just. You right now, we'll cut off the chakra flow. Oh god, that fixed it. Oh thank god.
Thank god, you didn't make it worse. You didn't make it worse.
Why is
maybe one of the older ones, but she is kind of a dingus.
She's a bit of a scatterbrain.
I thought water extinguishes fire. Nope, just boils it, and my skin is a different color, and I'm getting.
Yeah, no, I'm using the very little amount of chakra I have left to try and cool down your burns.
I'm going to be covered in blisters.
But yeah, Naraki here.
That was that.
When you say that, water does normally snuff out fire, but if it's hot enough, it will boil the water.
It boiled the entire fucking river is what it did almost.
By the way, there's a lot of dead fishes now. That ruined an ecosystem.
It boiled the river the red night, dude. It was a good idea at the time.
That's a damaged ecosystem if I've ever seen one.
Well, Naruto's fucked over ecosystems plenty of times.
Yeah, that's fair. They're hardier than that.
I'm going to the hospital and taking a long break.
While you're all walking, Naraki actually looks over and is like, what happened?
Do you want to explain or should I?
We got it.
Yeah.
Tail-beast bullshit. If that helps.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my scenario, but
No, this person actually walks over after Noraki asks that, and he basically goes, "We were attacked."
oh, that's what you're talking about.
That's who he was talking to.
I'm dead tired.
You're dead tired. I feel like I'm just dead.
Noraki looks over to you two, like, get to the hospital and figure out exactly
Where do you think we're going? I'm
going to try to pop my wings out and try and at least fly us there a little bit, even if I'm.
It's like my wings. Oh, they're not working.
Yeah.
wings aren't working.
Yeah. No. I said I was trying. I never said that I was succeeding.
Oh
God.
Yeah, you just hear grunts of pain. I don't think that my wings work right now. I can't feel them.
What gave that away?
And while you guys are heading there, Rocky continues.
That's twice.
Get the information.
I fought against one of those assholes, and twice I almost got wrecked.
We should try and do better against them next time.
Hey, dog, you did pin him against the fucking the waterfall and held him there.
By the way, yeah, you actually held him down.
Yeah, you did better this time than you did last time.
If there was no water, you probably could have took that thing down.
Yeah, my idea was for it to die in the water. I didn't expect for it to boil the water.
I didn't expect it to be put out. Set more things on fire.
That was my goal. That was my idea.
I put him in the water to put him out. I didn't expect him to set the water on fire.
Like the thing was,
so, once you guys get to the hospital area, the doctors immediately just like, okay, and they take Soga off you, and they basically lead you all into the
Ow!
Yeah, I imagine that would just hurt because I've been specifically like trying to numb your nerves and shit with my ice. So them pulling me off of you would probably be like, oh god!
Blister monster.
Wait, better yet, not Rick, but Dog. Roll me Constitution.
Oh no!
The pain might just knock him out after it rebounds.
No. Basically, I'm asking him to roll this is because of what he's been through.
I mean, to be fair, you keeping conscious to fucking bring us both to safety is a fucking metal fucking...
And that's how.
Yeah.
But still hurts like a bitch.
That's a near perfect roll.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not acting the pain?
He's like, I'm a man, but fuck.
Oh no, connection to the server has been interrupted. Okay, never mind.
I'm making tickets, but I can't take it. I need a nap.
Going.
It's a stream still going?
I'm gonna check the stream.
Okay.
Oh no, I was just talking about the roll 20.
Okay. I need a nap.
Oh no, I just wanted to make sure that...
Any beds available, Doc?
Hang on. First off, the doc does check you over before she points you over to a rest area.
Thank you.
Surprised that you're, even though seeming to be in a lot of pain, should be in a lot I you're not.
Oh no, he is in a lot of pain. He's just...
I'm just healing. I'm
Yeah.
healing.
No. To the point where you're like, we don't have to heal you.
I shouldn't be conscious.
You shouldn't be conscious, and two, you should not be as healed as you are if you're carrying him with this much pain.
Yeah. I was doing my best to help.
Yeah. And all of a sudden we got ripped off. I felt all the pain back.
Yeah.
By the way, hey Rick, you roll me Constitution because you are pretty much out of chakra to see if
yeah, no, I know that I'm basically out of chakra.
The bro moment of those two just walking to the hospital.
Yeah, no, you carrying me while I use the remainder of my chakra while I'm in a chakra exhausted state to make it so that you can keep walking.
This is why I'm having you roll Constitution now.
I think Rick might be knocked the fuck out.
I say you're running on a adrenaline style.
You mean fortitude save?
Didn't Rick get knocked out the last time?
You are able to stay awake, but you are tired.
Fair.
You'd feel better if you basically like if you were to go to sleep now, you'd feel better in the morning.
If by morning you mean 3 days from now, yes. Yeah. Yeah, no. I just say, Doctor, I think I'm gonna...
I need ham. I didn't bring a
You've
ham.
lost the ham.
Yeah,
The ham was destroyed.
The ham was burnt to a crisp.
You walk in with a ham and throw it at Naruto.
Dr. Ishii in the house.
Dr. Ishii in the house, bringing the ham.
oh, what are you doing here? Ah.
I'm studying medicine. What
Hey.
do you eat?
Hey, do you remember?
Hilariously, dog. We were both covered in burns. It's just mine were burns of the chakra variety.
Yeah, I have literal blisters and shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm pretty sure I'm gross to look at.
I'm going to examine them both.
they're in different rooms.
Yeah, they took Soga somewhere else. The doctors. They sent him to a doctor.
Hey, do you remember the yellow guy that we fought that almost killed everybody? He has a friend that's red, and I thought it would be a good idea to put him in a water fountain.
A waterfall.
Waterfall.
Boiled the river. It was
It boiled the river and ruined the ecosystem. And now everything hurts.
Hey, question: who has the book?
Dog,
had
I
it.
believe.
I
Okay, so, okay.
Dog never took it, got rid of it.
Make sure you have it.
I never got rid of it. I'm pretty sure it's ruined.
Oh no! You can look at the book if you want. No, I just wanted to know who had it because just in case.
There was a yellow one. I'm pretty sure there's some more now. I hate everything. Everything hurts. What'd you say, Michael?
Hey, dog. Whatever Michael's character just did. You don't feel pain, but you feel numb.
Yeah, she's using healing on him. It's like, oh.
Basically, it's better than feeling the pain.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, hey, I can't feel anything. Look! Punch yourself in the face, knock yourself out.
I gotta have something to do that.
Don't. I was making a joke.
I'm not that Hannah's dumb enough to do that.
IRL Hannah, yes. I don't know about her character.
So throughout the whole thing, Rick, if you've fallen asleep, you're not going to be waking up. Just telling you now.
I'm out. I've already stated that I fell asleep like as soon as I hit the fucking sick bed. I am out.
Oh fuck. Well, shit.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
Rick's out of this
so-
session. God damn it.
Have fun, everyone. No.
A good for Cat waiting for news on Raiden. 12 hours will pass.
Sarah's gonna sit there.
But that 12 hour hit the slug sun does come out of the room. Visibly exhausted.
Holy shit! Oh my god.
He'll live.
He'll be
what she
fine. Oh god, the lucky he's alive. I had to put him back together like Frankenstein, pretty much. Though I couldn't save his arms. Sari stares in horror. Wait, what do you mean? Just don't rile him up, please. It might tear open some stitching. Because I didn't have enough chakra to heal all of his wounds. So just be careful with him, okay?
I just imagine one of the doctors comes up and is like, "We have another patient for you, ma'am."
I know they're able to help the most for the thing because he did have her slugs helping.
Yeah.
I need to just go check on my slugs, but
I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Most of them aren't going to be able to help Soga.
Yeah.
Oh no, you just sleep.
I run into the.
I had summoned my.
Hey, it's Nobby now.
Michael
Chaos, I don't think you quite understand. I've literally burnt out my chakra system.
It needs to heal.
I need actual healing. Especially since I continued using it after the fact.
Yeah, let her have some time to go get some chakra pills, dude.
Yeah.
Big brother, are you okay? Robin?
Yeah, I'm not good at play.
Do I need to roleplay with myself again?
You always do this with him.
I know. Hey, sorry. He waves one of his nubs. Ow. Ow.
Little nub.
What happened? I met a bear. He was hungry. Ha ha ha. What really happened? Like I said, a bear and then that's actually a Joshin man. And I met the business end of a scythe. It's not fun. Oh, he didn't get me in the face though, but he did cut out part of my small intestine, I think. Or my large one. I feel lighter. Besides the arm thing. But I'll be okay. I will have to retire as being a bomb expert though, sadly, unless I get replacements. I know a guy, so don't worry.
There's the surprise introduction of Hannah.
I hear Hannah.
Why are you saying oof to that?
Because you know what's gonna happen next. That's why. Then there's you.
Back in character. I'll head to Suna whenever I can feel the lower half of my body again. I've met a guy that I became friends with during my junior exams who could help me out.
Yeah.
But how are you? Are you okay? I'm fine. Just a couple scrapes and bruises. That won't kill anyone. But you are literally stitched up like Frankenstein here, man. Just why did you fight this guy? Only one available, that's why. I almost had him too. Turns out he was more stubborn than me though. That's the first.
He also had help.
He also had a bit of help. I'm gonna miss those hands. Making bombs will be a lot more awkward now. With some prosthetics, but I'll get by. If the house blows up, not my fault. Why are you thinking about work right now? Why is that your first concern? You're missing your arms! I'm a tad bit of a workaholic, Theory, sometimes. But don't worry. I'll be bedridden for like a couple weeks or a month, maybe. I don't know. All I remember is her screaming at me.
Kaname is like, that's what she said when she left.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're okay, kid. I'm gonna take a nap. Go. Alright. Oh, okay. Sari leaves the room as Raiden tries to get some sleep. As she leaves, Sayori just slams her fist against the wall. as she leaves the hospital.
Henry, what have you been up to? All that was going down.
Well, while they're doing well, whatever. Henry was just looking at pages in his random diary that he is trying
He
to
just
keep
went
secret
home.
from
He's like,
Siri.
all right, fuck this shit. I'm going home. Go home. Go to bed. Go home. Go to bed.
Well, that's what he's trying to do at the moment. But you notice that thanks to the attack, his house is kind of rubble.
It might not be.
Roll me a... You know what? Gamble is the closest thing we got to luck, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's what I'm probably guessing, because luck be damned.
Luck be damned. Blah. Yeah.
I mean, one of the walls are caved in, but other than that, it's pretty good.
Well, it's not that badly damaged, but still gonna be awkward sleeping.
Good news, it was not your room that got caved in.
Oh,
It was your living room.
Your TV's gone.
So, I only played like kind of shitty quality movies anyway.
Yeah.
no. This is slightly more of a nuisance to send you than you think. Mainly because below where the TV was a collection of a certain amount of action movies of a certain tokusatsu make. Well, ninja equivalent anyways.
Oh fuck! I forgot that exists.
What exists? I forgot.
I mean, it is shitty action movies, but
Yeah.
Be immediately triggered.
are you saying that I'm wrong?
Oh, there's some seasons that are a lot better than you think, but I will be honest, there are some that are pretty bad.
Oh no, I'm talking about in-universe Naruto shit.
Oh, in universe, you're not wrong.
Yeah, there's enough shitty action hero movies in canon Naruto universe.
I mean, it was bad enough that Naruto snuck into one.
Yeah.
If you want to accept that non-canon movie, but still.
It gives us shit to work with.
It does. Back on topic.
Anyways, he's slightly triggered, but just grumbles as he goes with his diary into his bedroom, just pissed. His freaking TV and movies are just totaled.
Writes that down in his diary.
Yeah. Looking at his the 2 newest entries I put in, realizing that his life choice is really tough.
So, do we do a time skip or what now?
One moment.
Oh,
Not there.
It's a Snake Son's orphanage.
I meant to go here.
Evil moment time.
Oh, yay.
Did you actually make blacked out versions of these characters, Greg?
Yes. I took the time out of my day to do that.
In this case, some are there. Only these 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 at the moment.
Yeah, Chaos, that's just 5.
Hey, I recounted.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized that this is freaking Lorecraft concept art.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's thing.
Yeah, you can see her right there.
Yep. Spoiler.
Alright, we've done enough immersion break.
Good job, James.
All right, Rick, me and you and Robin got work to do.
All right.
Yeah. These people were all just having a slight conversation, which just happened as he appears onto the screen.
What up, boss? I finished my job in Kuma. The damn jerky brats weren't there, though.
That one I already know.
All right, you're all seeing. I forgot about that. Well, how about you, lizard face? How'd your mission go?
Pretty well, all things considered.
Sure it did.
I mean,
it isn't me, though.
Remind me what his mission was, Chaos.
Well, he was originally checked to check this thing to see if he was waking up or not.
Yeah. Oh, right! Oh, God. No.
Green one.
Yeah.
Where is Yo? Did I bring out Yogan? Where is he?
Yogan's not here.
Do I not have Yogan token out here?
No, Yogan's not here.
And
You grab.
oh, that's why.
Like.
I know. I remember why. I forgot he was up here.
Yeah, his thing is up there.
So there's
He was supposed to be there. He was supposed to be there.
There's 7. That's it.
Sorry, it was this guy. It was this guy. He was.
Do I hear 8?
3 whole androids, huh? Pretty sure that makes.
Hey, look! Yogan finally showed up to our little get together.
I have one question. Did you know?
Me? Know what?
Not you. Our all-seeing boss. Did you know?
I can't really ask the question unless you say what you're trying to talk about.
My son, the child of my wife. Did you know that he was still alive?
Wait.
No.
Yogan has a kid? How did he even, it's this guy over here talking. Who did he do it with?
I just imagine everyone, including the leader, just looks at him.
I'm new,
Look,
okay?
The previous user of the Hyoton. They were a couple.
I've never met him. Wait. That came out wrong. Wait, is Yogan a girl?
Yogan's a guy.
I had to ask. I've met some very interesting women before.
But what do you mean your kid's alive, Yogan? Also, you two had a kid.
You actually slept with her. I thought it was a joke. She's crazy, more than me.
Yeah, Yogan just glares. Of course we had a child. What? Did you think that I was infertile or something?
You're literally made of lava rock, so I assumed. Also, I thought she would be too, because she's pretty much a walking, talking cryo bomb.
You just didn't know her as well as I did. And anyways, that's not what's important. Apparently, my son is the Jinchuriki of the Seven Tails.
The leader, or actually, one of his eyes visibly twitches like, wait, what? He did not know that one.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Just like,
What was you never told us what you wanted to do with those Jinchuriki anyway. Did you want me to kill them?
You're not touching my son unless you get over my cold, dead, lifeless body!
Your body's already cold and dead, Yogon.
The idea was just to see what they were capable of. Nothing more, nothing less. Not to kill them.
They weren't even there. I don't know where the hell they went. You gave me shitty information.
Well, apparently he knows where they were.
So, Yogon,
They were after one of the golems.
which one?
Which one do you think that I would fight?
All right, you were assigned to Konoha, so fire, I'm guessing.
Ding, ding, ding. At least you're not a complete dumbass.
I am king, the god of the storm. King is in my name. Show me respect.
I'll show you respect as soon as you earn it.
I don't need to earn it, old man. I already have it.
I'm enjoying these villains.
I'll be honest.
Everybody, just calm down. We're not here to fight. Let's.
Excuse me, your.
Oh, you actually speak. I forgot you could talk.
I just thought that we should maybe get on with the meeting and share what we found out.
Yeah, I would like to know what happened in Konoha because you haven't said a word since the meeting started, and Yogon's being a dickhead.
Well, we found the golem of fire, and
You know what I just realized? We sent someone who uses wood style against the fire one.
I mean, to be fair, wood is a mixture of two different elements.
Trees burn.
Of Mokutan.
If it's hot enough, probably. Carry on, kid.
Anyways, the two Kumo Jinchuriki were there along with another kid, and one of the sibling of the snake Sanin. They were also after the
there was
golem.
also the bull.
Yeah. The Eight Tails was there too, but
Wait. One of Konoha's Jinchuriki were there? Well, besides the fact it was near Konoha. That's besides the point. Are Kumo and Konoha finally starting to get along? After all these years? I thought I would never live the day to see it.
It would be nice, but we all of us know just how flawed the village system is.
What do you think we're even in this group?
Come on down here, old man. We all know that anyways.
Yeah.
Fine.
The leader looks over to King and says, so where's the one I sent to partner with you?
Crystal, after our...
He knows that she went to the labs.
Cass, could you move Yogon down? He agreed to step down.
There.
He doesn't step down, he jumps down.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Technically, in this case, because they're astro images, he just appeared down there.
She went to the labs. After one of the toys you gave us to play with got broken by the slug. We didn't plan ahead for that. They aren't really designed to fight high-level Jonin yet. I mean, a low-level one maybe, but he got his ass kicked. It was great watching him fly around.
It was the thing he is designed to gain more power, the more power of Shunikis there are.
Yeah, fair. He was probably better to fight two of the kids, but no, they weren't there, so...
Yeah, unfortunately, I was hoping to see how he would do against those.
Well, we need to plan around the fact that Yogon's kid it accidentally ruined everything.
The last I saw, he
2 years now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I just realized, technically, right now, these guys are probably thinking that everything's gone to shit because one of their members decided to...
It was just a tiny side project got ruined. It's like, oh no, anyways.
Oh no! Anyway.
Oh, speak of the devil and she shall appear. Look who finally decided to answer. How are you doing, Missy?
I went over and was telling the scientist that recalibrate it to make a new one.
True. Are we sure we should trust this scientist anyway?
Well, with the way I am, he has no choice but to act trustworthy.
I know he has no choice, but the thing is he's very willing to do it. That's the problem. I don't trust him. Where's that creepy mask, too? Anyways. So, boss man, after that...
Alcor is not a scientist, by the way. He's just some... I really don't know much about him. I keep an eye on him.
That's probably smart to do. Yeah. So, boss man, what's now? Because Mist is in shambles. Kumo and Suna are putting back together, though, so that changed literally nothing.
I was not expecting Suna to be attacked.
I know. That was really convenient. Almost worrisome.
Stay clear of the crystal formation of whatever these creatures are. Rather not have any of them around for a while.
The golems? Oh, you mean the little crystal things that are running around now? What?
He looks over to Yogon. What do you plan on doing?
I plan on figuring out how to get how to connect with my son.
I mean, you always could just kidnap him. Just bring a couple of our little toys and go run up to Kuma and take him. And then
Are you stupid?
Crystal speaks up. I have an idea.
I'm all ears. You don't have any ears, old man. Shut up!
I believe I encountered him quite a few times because he does tend to remind me of her.
And you didn't tell me this!
You do realize she doesn't tell anyone anything, right?
I thought that we were better friends than that.
Hey, I keep my spy network a certain way, so I only tell when I need to.
I'm sorry, but I'm just going to check this.
She's her last remaining legacy. You couldn't have let me know that he at least survived.
Well, now you know, I guess.
Personally, with the way I figured it out, I'd rather have not had the Uchiha listening in.
Which Uchiha? I take offense to that.
In my opinion, all of them. Especially you!
What did I do? I don't insult you all the time. King insults everyone.
And you're infuriating yourself.
I do have a specific spy always is in a vicinity around him. She's able to move things around to how she fits.
I'd rather just talk to him, honestly.
Yeah, roll up and talk to him when you look like that.
You could also arrange a meeting. You did the same thing for me.
I would be willing to accept that. What do you want from me in return? I know how you work.
This one's not for you. It's for her. I am repaying an agreement I once made with her.
All right. I'll accept it then. Tell me when the meeting will be.
You will know when she goes and gives him the information.
Yogon, you might want to dress nice at least. Maybe put on the nice shirt or something.
Wait, what? I'm just...
King, like, I swear to the gods, I will find you and rip you in half!
You can always try, Lava Boy.
He can dress the way he wants. I actually met the kid when I dressed up like my Watarimono state. He looks over to he then looks over to this
mighty yoga.
Looks over to a person who just comes in just because he's now just listening. Like he has presence concealment, basically. No one even knew he was there.
Holy shit! Arcee's here now.
He's been here the whole time, actually.
Yeah, thank you for informing us, Crystal.
You mean you didn't notice him? Oh, I thought that you were all so good.
But yeah,
I'm not kidding you.
Met them, but not fully.
The cocky one.
I mean, I'm pretty cocky, never exactly stayed long enough to talk or do anything with
them. To be fair, he's just sick of most people talking shit about everyone.
Yeah, everyone just talks shit about each other.
Yeah,
Who the fuck
he's just kind of sick of it.
Oh,
welcome back, Penguin.
Hello, Penguin.
Stream.
Penguin's the stream crasher.
Naruto, by the way.
To align the RAM just right.
Yep.
And then he broke her stream's door. Lovely.
Yep.
Now, back to business that we've discovered Yogon's, well, child troubles. What's our actual next move? Because we do need to actually start, making more moves than just what we've done. It ain't getting to make any progress anytime soon.
That'll be
besides Mist.
Well, we've recently dealt with the Three Tails, so that's good.
Oh, so the Three Tails kicked the bucket. What are we gonna do with it now?
You wait until it starts to reform itself.
That'll be like in 3 years.
In the meantime, we'll keep ourselves busy. We're going to need you to all reinforce. And give me. Oh God, I forget the NPC's name.
That's what you have a thing to check.
Go reinforce Zale.
You want me to help Zale?
We'll be dealing.
Speaking of, yo Zale, how's the eye doing?
You will be. Before that, until the meeting with your kid is finalized, do you mind going and helping with the dang lava monkey? Yogon?
Fine. It's not like any of you would have an easier time dealing with it.
Who's the So you have to head back to Konoha again. Have fun with that. I think it's either Konoha or
He's saying that
Iwa.
you want.
Wait, is it Iwa? Earth Country? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I'd better prepare right now. Boy! You're going to be useful as well. Come prepare. Okay, sir.
Dale looks over and gives a nod of appreciation for the backup because he knows he's going to have a hard time with it, just him there.
Yeah. So, Yogon and, I keep forgetting the Mokutan guy's name.
Kojo.
Yeah, they
Kojo
both disappear so that they can get ready to, fight a Jinchuriki.
Actually, in doing so, this guy over here does as well.
Yeah.
Alright. What do you want me to do? King says impatiently.
For now, you're free to do what you all do best.
I'll go back to working on my puppets then. If I'm not required.
I'll get back to practicing then. Never know when you need bullshit jutsus to take care of asshole snakes.
I'm going to go and test the preparations in the lab.
Yeah. He disappears.
King also disappears.
Oh, there he is.
That? Well, that just leaves the three of us. Well, four, counting you, sir.
You're all dismissed. So, question: who wants to play a bit of a scientist, dude?
Excuse me.
No.
I can be less. Yeah.
Holograms.
No.
Oh, yay, there he is.
I have no idea what I'd be playing as, so I probably wouldn't be a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, scientist is over on the chairs.
Yeah.
Looks like a fucking villain from a different anime.
I just found a scientist picture and took it.
These formulas are all useless. I hope that you have good news.
Talking about that guy. That's a scientist. Who the fuck is this guy?
The one I tried to fight in the previous session.
Correct.
Right now, my question is, how's the recreation of the original specimen?
Not going anywhere near as well as you would like, I assume. You brought me no useful data and brought it back in tatters. Frankly, it'll be a miracle if I can even get it back up and running within the week.
You'll do it in 3 days.
The plan that we had really did fail, mainly because the two that we were supposed to do the studying on did not appear when we brought it.
I didn't ask for your excuses. All I asked was data for my inventions.
By the way, when he says didn't ask for your excuses, those do appear right by his throat.
If you think that this intimidates me,
More off, chill your attitude.
all of you ninja types are the same. Thinking that... Still, You do offer a unique opportunity for me to test some of my more wild ideas. I'll have it back to normal within, I'd say, if you need it within 2 weeks, I can get it done by then. Otherwise, I'll be upgrading it beyond then.
I say take your time.
Upgrades it is.
We need to make it more durable than a Stonin for now.
More durable than a Sonin. All right. Well then.
By the way, she takes one of her crystals off and puts it onto the table.
Ah.
You literally break.
Yeah.
This might help.
I'll begin analyzing this. Let's see. Where's my assistants? Damn it! They're all on break. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Jesus Christ, you're yelling a lot.
As she walks, she looks over to Alcor. You're supposed to stay with him. Talking about it, so he seemed like he can handle it.
Yeah, the scientist is just muttering to himself now.
Mutter.
Which one of
you.
these?
Only warning. Next time, do the job correctly. And that's basically what's going on here. You're wondering what I meant about the tattered, what we were talking about tattered. He's in the specimen pod.
Yep.
Fuck.
All in all, a good week passes. Before both the village and people are pretty much semi back to normal.
Yeah. I mean, I assume that there's a bunch of, like, DNC rank missions for, like, repairing shit in the village still, but most of the injured have been treated and stuff like that.
Injured, some of those stuff. Like, James's house has been fixed, at least. Some other stuff.
Yeah.
The worst part about it is I'm not even getting paid. The kindness of my heart knows no bounds.
Actually, you are.
Yeah.
paid.
Yeah, no, fucking Sonic is...
money.
Sonic's just right there. What are you talking about? You get paid a shit ton for this.
Hey, I do? When?
Yes!
I didn't know.
Since forever!
This is basically like taking.
Yeah.
You think this would be a painless job?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Why do you think I would do it?
Fucking, the reason why medic men are fucking... why it's such a well-respected occupation is because A, it keeps our people alive, and B, because they get fucking big bucks. I would do it if I wasn't absolute shit at it.
Max, watch some more detective movies.
When it comes to basically, and her thing is like, the dang slug sound looks over to Sayori is basically like when it comes to money, I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Hey, what's up?
I'm gonna just like drop in.
Also, you are feeling, Rick. You are feeling quite a bit better.
Yeah.
I'm coming in with
I imagine that I'm still sore whenever I use jutsu, but I can use jutsu.
lunch break, boys. I brought a pig.
What?
I just imagine you have an actual live hog.
I don't have. Sarah, start up the fire. We're gonna be cooking.
There's just
Hold up.
staring like,
Hold up. If you want to cook carefully, I could always just.
It's a live
Here's
pig!
one
Why are we cooking a live pig?
Yeah, I love that everybody else is just going along with it, Sayori. This is a live pig!
I forgot my weapons at home. So I just found a live pig and brought it because I assumed you guys had your shit.
Wait a minute.
You don't
Even
need
your
to kill a pig!
All right.
We have a shit ton. We have a livestock in my neighborhood. My house is fine. There's always plum right for the picking. Imagine all the fucking meat.
Yeah.
Actually,
You see, Shige fucking like make a fucking butcher's knife out of thin air.
No, no.
I pulled out a knife already, and I walked up to the.
Idiots, quit!
We're ninjas. We kill things all the time. What difference?
Yes, well, we don't need to kill the goddamn pig when we can just go to a restaurant.
I'm just thinking
out here.
I am not cooking this pig for you.
I love that the GM is just flabbergasted by the players just collectively being like, "Fucking time to cook a live pig."
We don't need to cook a goddamn pig.
Alright, win, G. You're buzzkill.
I'm not gonna succumb to the lower levels of a dog and just eating a goddamn pig that you just found.
Oh, we have to be racist towards my dog.
You do know that his father owns a very rich pig farm, right?
No, he doesn't.
Actually, the Inuzuka actually are a lot of farmers live in the Inuzuka clan.
I asked permission. I just forgot. I was supposed to kill it.
They're actually the main keepers of the ranches. It's not just dogs that they raise.
Oh my god, fine. I will cook the damn pig.
You said you're not cooking the damn pig. We're going to the restaurant now.
You're just holding the pig with you.
Avalon arrives like it's mine now. Why do we have the weirdest bunch here? Looking over at the other pizza.
Look,
frankly, I don't know what went wrong. My kid's fine.
Yeah, fair.
This is the weirdest batch of students I've ever seen.
Were we any different when we were kids, man? No.
I mean, we didn't do what he did, pointing over to a dog.
No.
What are you talking about? Don't you remember the chickens?
So, yeah, the goddamn chickens. Sonic rolled up saying he was the Chicken King one day. We were all
that was a good week.
Master was still finding chickens in her house.
That's the day I didn't show up. It was Noraki that showed up.
All right. Yeah. No, you were sick that day.
Wait, you were the Chicken King?
I am the Chicken King.
I thought you were like the Frog King or whatever.
He's not.
No. I'm the Toad Sage, but I'm the Chicken King.
What's between a toad and a frog? They look the same and smell the same and taste awful.
Excuse me, Sonic stays like.
I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at how badly you just derailed everything.
Well, the thing is, they were a bunch of idiots as children too. So it's pretty much.
I just ruined this session just because Greg's idea was for it to be a live pig, not mine. It was supposed to be like a dead ass pig.
No, that was me. That was like you just stroll up with a full-on pig just squealing.
Avalon here is just in mindset that we just got. It's only been a week since the entire thing happened, and everyone's like this already. That's what's going on in his head.
We're trying not to deal with the crippling depression.
Wait, when were you? Avalon looks over to the toad, Sonic just like.
Oh no, that was Shige. That was Shige that said that.
Oh, okay, when did you become psychic?
Alright, enough with the bullshit.
Let's go eat. Lunchtime.
Enough about damn food, man. Enough about that.
Actually, I'm very hungry.
See?
No. Shige needs a new technique. Mental tracing no jutsu.
Anyway, I can cook for you.
It's the secret family technique. Pest. Oh wait.
Yeah, I hived the ham.
Orphans.
All right, enough, people.
All right, let's stop derailing the entire session.
Exactly.
Oh, that was beautiful, though.
Sorry.
No, you don't apologize.
That was a combined effort of everyone.
That really was.
To pick up everyone's mood.
Yeah. No, I appreciated it. Alright, so...
I'm gonna bring back this character being comedy. It's fucking like edgelord.
He can be an edgelord and comedic.
This is
that's-
actually the first time I'm going back to my house.
I mean, to be fair, Connor made edgy characters meme lords all the time.
That is what Edgy Mick Edgerson is right there. He's both comedy relief and edgelord, and also surprising genius.
Remember, everyone, don't forget, it's this guy right here who owns the dang, who basically works at the dang restaurant stuff, all that other building.
Yeah. Alright, so,
what's the random gamble?
Oh, the first time I'm going back to my house in over a week since the attack.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that, because if it's been a week, it's repaired.
yeah.
Oh.
The reason why I had Michael, the reason why I had James roll, the reason why I had James roll gamble was because he went there right away.
Some random person just fixed my house for me.
No, not some random person. People were hired to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Literally, it's
The repair efforts of the village are missions for ninjas.
Yeah. If anything, any minor job a ninja gets is just extra training.
Yep. But anyways,
Yep.
we eat and all right. Now what were we going to do before the pig?
I don't know, dog. We came here, and the dog brings up the pig.
To be fair, I didn't know what was going on, so I had to bring food.
Yeah. I mean, we started off with it's been a week since the attack, and then
the pig.
And then the pig happened.
Pork derailment, no juice.
Yeah.
So,
the second secret Inuzuka technique.
I wasn't doing a jutsu, I was just carrying the thing.
I know, we're making a joke.
Fair.
We're good. No, that was actually a forbidden jutsu, not a secret one.
Ah, I see.
Actually, if you guys do head over to the restaurant with this, where this guy is, you will see these two having a conversation. Even though Mr. Ren ain't talking, he's trying to have a conversation with Ren.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I
Ren!
yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen you.
Shige gets a bunch of food and is like, oh god, this is the first non-hospital food I've eaten in a week.
I only been there for like 2 days, so
The snake looks.
I don't have to be
gives an eye.
3 days. Why'd you stay? I got bored.
I got bored. And so I had to check.
You know, I
So
just
I had to
realized
keep her company.
Dad, I just realized something.
Yeah.
The snake that's with Ren all the time is almost like Jasper to Mitch. Ren can see.
Oh my god, oof.
To be fair, I made the idea first.
Yeah, true. Plot twist. Crazy Mitch watches our streams / YouTube videos.
That would be
Why?
amazing,
surprising.
still hilarious.
though I doubt the result would actually happen, then we would welcome it.
I think right now in this entire group, the only one that really knows Alice would be Soga, and for briefly, Senra.
Yeah.
Very briefly, because
who the hell are you?
memory
He's just like,
powers.
Yeah.
there's something familiar about you.
She shows up every once in a while. I don't know how you haven't met her yet.
Have you heard
No.
personal space?
But I get a familiar feeling of unyielding rage.
I just imagine like you getting up into her face, like personal space.
Hold on, I'll get her.
Personal space.
I'll get her.
Jay. Jay. Yeah.
Grabbing your jacket for you. Come here.
Jay.
Sit.
No. No.
Again. Fetch.
No.
Kid's not doing anything, just like, what?
Yeah, Gin just looks towards fucking Sayori. Ah!
Sayori is clinging to the wall far away from Gin.
You're welcome.
No.
You're welcome, miss. Let's enjoy our lunch.
Hey, Soga.
Yeah.
He hands you a scroll. And
Who's
it's not
this
one of
from?
those jutsu scrolls, it's just a scroll.
Yeah, who's this from? I assume that it's like just a regular message scroll.
Oh yeah, it's a message scroll.
Who's this from?
There is a ribbon that says unknown sender.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay then. He opens up the ribbon and he looks at the message.
But yeah, it's basically you can tell because it has crystals marked, the three things that showed up on her head.
Yeah.
Basically mentioning something about how your character's father would like to meet you.
Yeah, Shige reads it, closes up the scroll, and he puts it back and just kind of smiles and says, thanks for delivering the message.
What's the message? Sayori back off the wall.
It's a bit personal. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, though.
Right before she goes back to eating, just a message here. She goes back to eating.
Yeah.
Actually, the two Sanans, well, the three Sanans are here. They have a sinking suspicions they've seen her somewhere before, but they don't know where.
Does she look familiar to you?
A bit, but that's besides the point.
Anyways, any of you want to watch over Soga whenever he goes after? He had this weird look on his face.
I can watch him.
No, they were whispering amongst each other.
Like dog ears.
Actually, no, Doug does have good hearing, actually. He might be able to...
Like, I can watch him.
I completely forgot about that, but you're in Inuzuka.
Dog, roll listen.
I'm doing it. Roll listening.
Yubishi.
Yeah, Dog's the only one who
Remember-
can, due to dog hearing.
Super hearing.
I have the ears of the fluffy good boy.
I'm only allowing you to do this, Dog, because you reacted to it.
That is...
Crit.
I'm hoping.
Crit.
Got
That is a 22.
Crit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you heard him.
You got almost the exact opposite.
Do you just say that out loud, or like do you like whisper it towards them?
I think he said it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Sonic, I blame you.
Oi, this one's not mine.
He's none of ours. He's just
Exactly.
you're just loud. That's
What are you talking about? I was being as quiet as I possibly could.
Your volume is loud and slightly less loud.
That's fair.
You like voice over. Hey, I do have one thing to say. He's an Inuzuka.
Yeah.
If that wasn't obvious, the fact he walks around with a dog.
I have really good.
Yeah.
Jutsu.
All right, kid. Let me just talk to you for a second. Sonic like walks over, picks up Haruto, and then fucking Shunshin's out. He just fucking kidnaps Haruto for a second. No, he does not take in with him unless Gin hops on.
Well, knowing yet, he will.
Yeah.
Again, chills in Dog's lap, so...
That is fair, that is fair.
You're like, what just happened? I just
There's like,
Yeah. Meanwhile, Senryu, just another day in my everyday life.
Avalon and Kaname just looking at each other, just like, there he goes again.
I really got to get used to when he decides to shoot shit out with
No,
something.
I'm not even like, he definitely doesn't think before he acts.
Sonic doesn't think.
It's ironic considering that I'm his freaking protege.
Yeah, and you're
You
also
probably could
smarter
have
than
made
him.
more sense with. I'm not going to say it out loud because, Sayori looks up for food. You don't want what? Nothing, Sayori, dear.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything either.
By the way, at some point or another, Alice disappeared.
Yeah.
Figured.
Does anybody actually notice, though?
That's the
I can't
question.
fucking do it. I got kidnapped.
I believe that we need to roll will to decide that.
While I'm being kidnapped, I need to go pee and
No.
Hold on.
I mean, I'm going to say that both the Sonins weren't paying attention to her.
Yeah.
They were too busy talking about Sonic.
Yeah, which is fair.
So any of you three who want, four, that want to roll the will to see if they noticed it or not, go right ahead.
I mean, there's Spot.
No, you have to roll will. Due to specific stuff.
Yeah.
Will or wisdom?
And I have.
This one's a will.
Well, so was the base, so...
Well, Senator, you weren't paying attention at all.
Sayori's like, threat.
Hang on.
Threat is the reason you normally think.
How? I have the same wisdom bonus as fucking dog.
I have the lowest here.
Fucking well the same as
Hang on.
dogs. Listen,
Just I have a slight issue.
What's your slight issue?
Need to refresh.
No.
I rolled 20 thing, and I was trying to go into my chat. Did not show my chat.
Oh, no.
There it is. Really, as soon as this part's over, we will head over to Jerome, but Rick, you're taking over because you play a specific character.
Yeah.
Alright. Try this again.
Well, I mean, before that, we need to do Sonic and Dog's character.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic and Naruto.
Okay. The only one who didn't notice was Senryu, but to everyone else, he just seemed to flicker, not really flicker, but you know the entire camouflage thing that activates for predators where they just something like that? He seemed
Something
to
like
just
that?
turn invisible and walk away. That's basically what happened.
Meanwhile, Senryu doesn't realize anything is wrong.
Fucking Sayori does.
Yeah.
Yeah. More specifically, you had the highest roll, but you and Ishii would have noticed that whatever she cast made it seem like her body was becoming that transparent where you can't see her.
Translucent, you mean?
Yeah. Thank you. I'm not very good with words.
Give a glance to Story.
So it's like, Nah.
Ben just shrugs it off.
I guess now I have some more reasons to not.
Same with Shige.
Basically, it's like in Ren's opinion, just
trying to tell her.
he just goes today for a
You
ninja.
try to follow. Why not?
Sarah shakes her head.
Oh, look at you.
Sarah, I'm going to watch this boy.
All right, let me go and
Watch.
watch Sonic and Doug somewhere. Sonic is going to bring you guys over here.
Did you just? Okay, I was about to say, you just shooting him out of fucking Kuma.
Huh? Where am I? What happened?
Yeah, about that. Alright, so, you apparently were eavesdropping in on a conversation that was not meant to be eavesdropped in on.
It was an accident. I was dozing off when I heard your conversation.
No, it's good, it's good. It's just, you volunteered yourself for a mission! Hooray!
Good thing I can't. Wait, what? Good thing I can't die, I guess.
Oh, don't worry, it's not a dangerous one. I don't think. I mean, in your opinion, does Shige look like the type to betray his friends and try and murder them?
Hopefully not.
The same.
To be honest, I'm just
solo guy and compare a dog.
Yeah.
I just recently became his friend because I never even talked to him as a kid, so I don't know.
Fair. Basically, we're worried about whatever was on that scroll. So, we just want to keep an eye on him. You know? Make sure that he doesn't get into any hijinks that, would be dangerous for him or the village.
Probably his dad's close to my dad, maybe.
How do you even know that it's about his dad?
Know what it's about.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was meta. Fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll pretend that you didn't say that.
Know that line.
Yeah.
Maybe it was
In an alternate universe where this guy has the ultimate eyesight of a god.
The eyesight, the ears, every sense is 100 billion%.
Lost.
Maybe it was like a
non-colorblind.
Do you know
maybe it was a bill or something. I don't
very
know.
strong sense of smell is? Our poor Pokemon Slurpuff is tortured by that.
Yeah.
You have to take not only the good smells, but the extremely bad ones as well.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, could Dog place the scent of sulfur on that? Or would there be a scent of sulfur on it?
There was no sulfur on that.
Alright.
It was the one who gave you the message was Crystal, who had the symbol of Crystal.
Alright. I just had to ask.
Oh yeah, no. If it was given to you by that specific guy, he would have smelled sulfur. But
Yeah.
there was none of that. It was literally everything.
Yeah. It was just weird perfume, so, you know.
It's like
Do I
very.
smell the weird perfume though?
I mean,
I'll let that one slide. That's good enough.
yeah.
Did you guys smell the stroll?
We're not in Azuka.
It smelled like perfume. I think it might be a love letter.
To be fair, it was given to him by a girl.
That is true. That is true.
Don't tell Sayori that it might be. But I'll keep on the mission, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Just keep an eye on him. If he tries to slip out alone, try and stealthily follow him from a distance. You got good ears. You got good ears and senses, so you should be able to pick up what others wouldn't from a further distance.
Gotcha.
In fact, this is kind of fortuitous, actually, that you're in Izuka and that you heard that. So, good job.
This is a two-man job.
The two-man job picks up kid.
By the way, this is an impromptu B rank mission, Haruto.
Oh, B rank?
You'll be getting the pay and everything for that. As a Sanin, I'm able to, actually issue it as a mission. You accepted it,
Gotcha.
even if unintentionally. So, congratulations, B rank mission.
Yay!
More due to importance rather than danger, hopefully.
Alright. I'm gonna go probably grab like some med kits and shit because I'm expecting me to get chopped into bits. That's not happened so many times. I got chopped to bits 100 freaking times. It was not fun.
Simon knows about the training.
Yeah. Normally I would have suggestions at a time like this. I don't.
Anyway, let's go back to the others.
Yep.
And hey guys,
Stop fucking doing that!
he's back in the chair. He's like,
So, how's everybody doing? I just had a bit of a chat with Haruto. He unintentionally accepted a mission. Don't worry about it.
Seriously,
I think my meat soup has gotten cold.
I can warm it up.
you weren't gone that long.
Yeah.
I didn't know how long I was gone. That's why I said that.
Oh, you feel cold because of how fast he was going.
That was the Shunshin. It's fine.
it's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Dog's like, I'm so confused. What even happened?
Fun!
I know someone's called.
Well,
Ren looks over to Sayori, and for Ren, the snake is like, I was helping out with the repairs. For Ren.
That's good. Sary's not looking at him. She's just staring at Shiggy. I'm glad that you're helping around the town.
Yeah. Shige's, by the way, just enjoying food. He's only had hospital meals for the past week.
By the way, I will tell you this now. Yes, the snake has red eyes.
And?
I'm just saying that just because.
Just like we can see it on the fucking token, dude.
Power. Snake virus.
By the way, you can tell that this guy and all his helpers have been, throughout the week, the reason why it's mostly soup is mostly because he had to make a lot of stuff for the last week.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
His entire line is like,
I mean, this is a soup store.
I'm at soup.
It's just a base. I would be able to make more stuff. It's just that my supplies won't be here until tomorrow.
It's okay, dude.
It was the one place that was, not destroyed.
Everyone's wondering how this place did not get a single scratch. The guy just the waiter, this main guy who owns the place, just keeps twirling his switchblade.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Meanwhile, in the land of Wave, man, I hope that soup kitchen that I set up with Seals is doing good.
Well, I mean, you fucking Sarah blew it up last time.
Oh no, this is a different place.
No. That was a different place. Literally, this guy. I know you didn't. I didn't mention this, but this guy actually, with his switchblade, took out most people that went near his store.
Mostly because they couldn't use jutsu anymore.
No, he actually was outside.
And?
You don't mess with the store owner.
True.
He's our Digitalmon.
He's our Kecleon.
Person try and take stuff from him, he just time to die.
No. Steals. So you've chosen death.
Basically.
Yeah.
How unfortunate, you've chosen death.
Okay, so what's happening now? I'm talking to the owner.
Yeah.
Well, things have died down. It's now average.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Do you think that we should send a message to Naboru to see if he could get your brother new arbs?
He said he knew a guy, and he left the hospital to go to Suna, I think.
Not
But
yet. He's still in the remember,
He's still in the hospital.
economy was specific.
Yeah. It's very nice. The fact that he only will stay in one place when he's very injured is kind of upsetting.
I could talk to the Raikage about it.
No, he's always out and about. No matter
I
what.
think I have the record of having the most injuries of this village. And
No.
it's not a good thing.
No.
Did he die?
I mean, you've gotten a lot of injuries in a short span of time, but I think the Jonings might have got hurt a lot worse sometimes.
But did they die and come back?
Excuse me, what?
I got my head shot off.
And
Remember?
One of the stupid things.
I am the definition of this stupid thing. Thank you very
Or just
much.
like, I am the definition of the stupid thing.
yeah.
Wait, who's the? It was Ichi that says stupid, right?
Yeah.
I know. And
Referring to organization.
the Jacksonists, you mean?
Yes.
Who you calling stupid?
Hey, what's up? It's
just-
been a while, Bubble.
He just appears from out of the back of the thing.
He's currently cooking in the kitchen.
Oh no, he's the top chef here.
Hey, it's been a while.
Oh, you did not know he worked here.
I
Yeah.
did. That's what I'm saying. Hey, it's been a while.
His knife is put away. He's not wearing his ninja. He's wearing a little chef suit.
This is the guy who killed me a bunch of times, correct? Or is it a different guy?
They've all
That-
killed you a bunch of times.
That is the main guy.
Yeah. That's the guy who kicked my ass multiple times.
Oh, it is? I've been wanting to meet this person. Give him a little bit.
I don't recommend it. He's really good at chopping. If you're doing what I think you're about to do.
If you do what you did to the last 7 people that tried to hit me.
Yeah, because all of them killed me. Not fun.
Is it really killing if you didn't die, though?
I don't know if it counts, but my jacket got freaking ruined. It doesn't. My clothes don't.
I don't think that it counts as killing. Gravely injure and maim, yes. I don't think it counts as killing, though.
Obviously not.
Alright, fair. But still, my clothes got ruined.
So what do you plan on doing?
I think Michael's about to make the biggest mistake of his life.
She is trying to keep herself calm at the moment, but her hand is tapping on her blade.
I don't even need to do much. He just goes, do it.
Do it, bitch! I dare you!
You know.
Ain't no skin off my bones. Well, actually, yes it is.
Alright. But yeah, he literally just goes, do it.
Do it, you coward!
I'm trying to study to be a medical ninja. I will not get into wanton violence.
Can't kill me anyway.
I guess I could always reattach a leg.
I mean,
Literally,
kid,
the only one here that can
I
take, the only one here that can take the only ones that can take me on right now are those 3 and that dude over there in the back, and my boss.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that can take me
I said,
right
I barely even did a scratch. Keyword barely. You do not want to go in if you get in a fight with him. I do not recommend it. Just enjoy the food. It's fine. I'm okay.
Con,
I may-
the slug saw and smacks Sonic on the back of the head, saying, "Which one of us should tell Ishii the bad news?"
Not it. Sonic Shunshin's out.
God damn, yeah,
Actually, he's actually within range of the anti-Shushin stuff at the moment.
Oh fuck!
But
Fuck!
like
Fuck!
Sonic intervention. Sage Sonic intervention time, y'all three.
Avalon looks over at him, just pats him on the back. It's like, you're the one who fought him.
You tell her the bad news. I have to do it.
Shit. How do I explain this in the most calm way possible? Fucking, could you remind me his name in meta really quick?
Amara.
I think I have him.
Amara's out.
And the Jashness guy who's been the cook just freezes on the spot.
Who?
Who's out?
You know exactly who I said. I'm not saying his name again, lest he come back and kick my ass.
He's the one who fucked up Raiden.
I'm aiming at the table, by the way.
You were at the table. This man, like, Michael, is the
is there, but,
congratulations, you broke your sword on the table.
The chef here looks over, it's like, notices that basically there's not going to be anyone else here for most of the day.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
I was not expecting that.
Into the back.
Sorry to bring you the bad news, but...
Looks over to Mr. Inuzuka here. It's like, we'll tell you about him later. I gotta go warn the others.
Yeah, because I have no idea who you guys are talking about.
And
so this Mara guy
and...
fucked up my older brother.
Don't say his name! He knows when you say his name! He kicks your ass when you say it!
What, Amara?
Don't say it!
What's wrong with saying Amara?
Fucking Sonic just fucking... he runs at a window forgetting that it's soundproof and bonks his head into it.
Right, what's up, Chaos?
I want you to roll me a will save really quick.
Oh fuck!
Does he just show the fuck up?
No.
I was about to say, I don't think we're at the proper level to fight a fucking Joshiness of his caliber.
Don't worry.
Just fucking Voldemort.
Also, if I broke my blade here,
You not won by hitting a table. I'm pretty sure you broke your sword.
No, this table. The reason why I had you
roll a will save was because your hand instantly goes to your head. Everyone else sees this.
Ow!
Oh, and dog. You get an image of a battlefield with this guy with this three-bladed scythe. This can everyone see this, or is it just? You can all see his scythe.
Yeah.
It's on the top of the thing. You see a guy with this scythe, literally, not only killing people, but other Jashina.
What the fuck is that thing? What the? That is not a scythe. That is a freaking meat cleaver of death.
I guess it's true then.
There's like so this is the guy who fucked my brother.
The shadowy form appear, and Dog saw that image during battle. So.
What the actual fuck was that?
That was my.
That's what happens when you say his name.
God.
I didn't know. I didn't know something bad. Okay, I'm not saying his name. I'm not saying his name.
Ishii fucked off.
I won't say Amara anymore. Or just cover my mouth after I actually say it.
Before I do this.
Why is he cursed?
In the corner of the door. me a
So
moment.
basically, what you gained from that entire wisdom save was that he was warning you off this guy, saying, "Not strong enough."
Yeah.
We are we are so dead. Even I'm pretty sure the Jinchurikis will get fucked.
Yeah, no, I don't want none of that.
In that one,
Whoa, Wiki's natural one!
you bump into a desk.
You bump into the table that broke your sword.
Oh, no.
What? Where are you going?
No, it's Rick. It's Robert's decision at the
I
same
know,
time.
I'm making a joke. I still think that the sword should be broken, though.
That ones don't always mean critical fails.
No, that's explicitly what nat ones are.
When it comes to attacks, the thing is, Kat, when it comes to attack-wise, they are critical fails.
And guess what he did to the poor table?
Fell.
Well, I say poor table, but the table fucking fought back.
There's not even
Michael, you see a staff.
there's no scratch on the table. You're going to have to repair the sword.
The staff blocks your path now. Kid, what are you doing?
Need some time by myself.
I promise you won't do anything stupid, okay? I don't want you to go get yourself killed. You are not strong enough to fight him.
I'm not strong enough to fight him.
I literally would die. Actually die.
Yeah, did you hear Sonic yell out, I'm not strong enough to fight him, and I'm a goddamn Sonin!
Let me handle this. She shouts to everyone. Go back to y'all's food.
Meanwhile, Shige's still eating soup.
Sarah's just back after panicking is now just back to stare.
Can you please get out of my way?
I'm not gonna let you do anything stupid.
I do not like.
You know what your weaknesses are. You don't need to remind me.
She moves her staff.
And she's going to just go and walk in a random direction for a while.
I feel like I should follow her. That's what I say out loud.
Except that you have a mission.
She punches the wall as hard as she, not as hard as she can, but decently hard as she walks out. Just cracks the wall. Damn it! And goes off in a different direction. Just leaving.
Well, this one's got ruined, they say.
Yeah.
I just imagine Soga doesn't even notice. He goes, "Wait, what?"
What was that loud crack? What happened?
I was so focused on the good food.
My wall.
I didn't do it. I did not do that. I look at that's what I'm saying to the chef. I mean, I said
The chef left.
I was talking to that guy.
He was watching. He knows exactly what happened.
Yeah, no, it was Shige that wasn't paying any attention.
But yeah, he pulls out his own bill book and writing it towards the slug Sonin.
To be fair, she can pay for it.
Definitely. Basically, he just put it on her tab.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out for a little bit. Sayori, I can tell you a little bit about the thing.
Okay.
My home's on the way.
I'll go home too. Dog's built. Like, I'll come along with you then if you want to talk.
And Senryu, if you want to hear too, we don't. I want to include you in a lot more of the things that we do.
Our antics.
Antics, yes, that's a good word for them.
Well, I don't have much else to do.
Dog, you're supposed to be stealthy. You're not supposed to be obviously there, you idiot.
This,
Dog's like, I wasn't included.
guys, I've been feeling like I've been keeping too many secrets from you.
Now this could be a regular secret sharing bonanza.
Yay!
I'll catch up later, I say.
Alright, see ya, Haruto.
See ya, Harry boy.
I look over to again and just do the nod thing. Stealth mission is a go.
Yeah.
He's like, stealth mission is a go.
Sonic face palms. I should have chosen someone different.
I did a mistake.
And Avalon's allowing Brent to do what he wants in the village until they head back to where they stay.
I imagine that Avalon sees Sonic regretting his mistakes and is just like, this one's on you, buddy.
You're like,
I know, better yet, hey, Sonic.
Yeah.
Probably just like in his mind.
This is after they all leave. They are all down. How much do you want to bet this is going to go wrong?
You know, I would say that I don't take losing bets, but I bet against. God damn it! Why do I always have to look up people's names? Give me a second. But I always bet against Kaname.
He never loses.
25 and high, bitches!
Oh yeah. Basically, when it comes to these two, they both have a 50-50 chance of winning a bet.
Yeah.
When it comes to each other.
You know what?
So I was gonna say, hey, Meta,
I'll take a bet. I'll take a bet on him. I already gave him the mission. I'll bet that nothing goes wrong.
They give each other.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Greg, your dad's fucking being an asshole.
the thing is, you're undone.
To be fair, Sonic's not feeling very confident in you either.
Just because I said, "Oh, you guys are going stealth missions and go," and just disappeared. Like, God.
Stealth mission is a go. Sonic facepalms. Oh no.
Sonic, I have chosen poorly.
Hang on, guys. You guys.
I mean, I got a really good hide.
Yeah.
I got him. I'm just moving you guys to the right thing because their side is on this side.
How high is your height bonus again, sir?
Got
25.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And you guys aren't really looking.
Yeah, we aren't really paying attention. That's enough to get past our passive perception. We're safe.
Sure.
We're safe in the city, we think.
Lo and behold, there's a fluffy good boy listening to your every conversation.
The chances of being killed by your golden retriever are low, but never zero.
Give me a minute.
All right. We get to Shige's place.
Hang on. Before anything.
All right, Jerome. We should do things for Jerome.
Wait. Yeah, I was getting ready to go there. Don't worry.
All right.
Why is Chaos rolling hide?
You didn't just bring yourself along.
Oh yeah, I got good. I was thinking about just me carrying him, but I guess he could just do ninja shit with me as well.
I mean, he's literally trained to be a ninja alongside.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I forget.
Yes, there we go.
Yep.
Since they went back to wave.
Yeah.
Of course. They didn't even know all this shit happened.
No.
All I see is an X on Sumo, an X on Blake, and an X on Blake.
Not messenger bird yet.
Yeah.
Along with Pennsylvania. Why is Pennsylvania there?
What?
Why is Pennsylvania here?
What?
Ha ha ha.
Does it really look like that?
Is there supposed to be an actual map here, or?
But do you not see a map?
Michael is the only one that doesn't. If he doesn't see it.
Sumo and then Pennsylvania.
Where do you see Pennsylvania?
Right here.
I see blue.
Yeah, Sam.
I wish I could screenshot this, but I'm just gonna take a picture with it with my phone and send it to Greg. Oh, I do see.
Yes.
What's his face? what's his face is standing next to Pennsylvania now. Just loaded in.
I don't see what you mean about Pennsylvania.
Alright, that's enough about Pennsylvania for now, Michael. Yes, that is what happened. And X is, he's going to be increasing the speed at which he trains you after what happened, after the tourney. Because, if you remember, after the tourney, there was a dude who bitch slapped him. And so he's like, fuck, we need to... Yeah, he's like, alright, so,
Oh yeah, he was bitch slapped.
Yeah, he got bitch slapped, which he is absolutely not used to.
But he did... The thing is, he's not used to, but he knew that guy could do that to him.
Yeah.
Just because they can doesn't mean they should.
Yeah. So, yeah, I believe that your character had gone on ahead when that happened. And you were also not physically there. Anyways, alright, so, due to, certain events, which I shall not be explaining yet, once you pass your, quote-unquote graduation exam, which, will be in a bit, but, well, not a bit, about a year or so from now, if, everything goes on track. Basically, due to certain events, which I shall explain at a later date, I'm stepping up your training. You made good work. You have talent for seals, which is why I feel very comfortable in the fact that I am stepping you on the advanced track. This has no relation at all to certain dangers and your need to eventually help your friends.
Your friends who you don't hang out with at all.
By the way, you guys are in way, you would have noticed there's also more boats coming in from water country than there used to be.
I'll be back. The dog gives over.
Yes, it does. I'm a level with you, kid. I'm a bit of an ancient entity who, knows a bit about the future. If you don't shape up and get good, and, you know, actually work with your allies in Kumo, bad shit is gonna happen. Either because of that or coincidental to it. I don't actually know. Future sight is, it's a bit weird. And, you know, not actually good seals to do that specifically. But, basically, you got potential and you can help save the world if you actually stick to your training. Fully leveling with you, alright? You've done enough to earn that much. That's the truth that I'm giving you today. Let's get to work.
Me meta presses X to doubt on the future type thing.
Laughs and seals are bullshit. Look, in meta, this guy thought that it was a smart idea to carve seals into his bones that would make him immortal. When he was much younger. Much younger.
Newsflash, it didn't.
Oh, okay, so he's just as dumb as my character. Gotcha.
Not anymore. But, yeah. Let me actually open up the jutsus. Because I forgot to actually open up the PDF.
Wamp, wamp, wamp.
Because I'm a bit silly sometimes.
Didn't expect the penguin to show up.
Oh no, I knew that he was going to show up. I just kind of forgot to open things.
We knew he was going to be a bit late. We just didn't open things.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I pay attention to the messages that he sends. Where is the thing? Where is the thing? Funjutsu, there we go. Basically, at this point, he's beginning to train you in the ways of advanced seals. Which, let me...
Ew.
Hello.
Did everyone go to take a break?
No.
No, I have to look at things.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. Trying to send something to Greg. Okay. Come on, phone. You can do this.
Let's see. Fuck. Why do I always forget this?
Ha ha
What
ha.
is it?
Sunjutsu.
Well, no. It's specifically, there's a specific thing that he needs in order to be able to scribe advanced seals. Find in page. Advanced seal. Here it is. You need the advanced seal proficiency. Basically, he's going to be doing a lot of physical training with you right now. Rather than
Other stuff.
rather than teaching you seals, because he needs to get your combat proficiency and shit up as well.
Everyone can increase their level by...
Oh fuck! How do we increase our level in this game?
It's been a while.
You increase your class level.
Do we increase our stats, or our stats are stuck like that?
Your stats are stuck like that. You need to use drugs to increase stats.
Do you want to increase your strong hero or tough hero, or do you want to increase them both by 1 level?
I'm already a fucking devastator. Holy shit.
Sure. How the fuck do I?
I'm asking you, so I got...
I said sure.
Okay, no, what do you want? The...
Both
strong
1.
Getting 2 levels? Okay, both 1. Got it, thank you. I'll put in what you need for these.
Yeah,
Is there
we'll do
anything
level
else?
up. We'll do level up stuff after the session.
Got it.
Because this is looking like the rest of the stuff is going to be RP stuff rather than combat. So
Michael finally texted me. Oh, the map's not loaded in for him, so it's just the blue box.
But yeah,
It looks like Pennsylvania.
How does the blue box look like Pennsylvania?
It kinda does.
but basically he's
Michael doesn't even seem to roam. What the fuck?
Right before I took the picture is whenever he spawned in. Man. If he's a man.
He's a woman.
he's basically sparring with you like on a level that you're not used to. But he's also using seals to help increase your recovery time, that kind of stuff. Basically, he's using his mastery of seals to make it better, make it faster for you to train. He's basically stuck an experience modifier on you.
I would like to note something. I just want to put a little bit of lore behind X here, is that he can't have kids.
Yep.
Neat. So
when your Pokemon's too weak to level grind, so you slap the EXP share on them.
I was thinking.
Not quite. Yeah. Think experience boosting potions, you know? Those things that or equipment that means that you gain more XP for stuff. Yeah, like a lucky egg. Exactly.
Yeah, you got the lucky egg.
Yeah, you basically have seals applied to you that act as a lucky egg. You're basically gaining extra levels faster. Simply because he sees that you're not going to be ready to be a big player on the stage fast enough, unless he does this.
Would you like an egg for your trouble, sir?
Would you like an egg in these troubled times?
Wait, hold on. I need to do something now.
Just go.
Come ahead, road! Would you like an egg in these troubling times?
Fine. Yo, Cat, can you pass me my boy, unless he's already on the PM chat somewhere. Hold on, let me see if I can find him. I have a plan.
Goddamn, James is that Pokemon we thought was gonna suck. It turned out to evolve into something really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, big brain plays.
He's Psychic type.
Turns out he's Psychic type.
He evolved into a Psychic type.
Chaos, does he need to do any rolling?
And what do you think should be rolled?
It would probably just be Constitution to see... I mean, with an advantage, because this is just for endurance stuff. Fortitude, actually. A Fortitude save.
Alright, there you go.
And if you roll high, basically, you get better shit.
You mean like that?
Yeah, 27. I saw the fucking that one, that was like... luckily that was advantage. Luckily that was advantage, and you didn't just roll that nat one.
Could I just not look away?
Don't worry, nothing bad happened.
Yeah, nothing bad happened. In fact, only good things. Chaos. Can we let Jerome double the level gain of everybody else?
What? So what level is Jerome right now?
Basically that was to see how hard Jerome pushes himself. Like, if he was if his character was pushing themselves like beyond
He's
everything.
level 9. Everyone's level 10 though right now. Just got to be level 10.
Yeah.
I didn't change my thing. Hold on.
Yes, I'll let Jerome get a few extra, like an extra level.
So he should. Well, we're 10. He should be 11.
Yes.
The main reason is even if I were to give him multiple level, which basically, if you're going to be level 11, he's going to have to get into another secondary class unless he already has it.
Seals Master.
All right.
Fuinjutsu Specialist.
Yeah. Right now, I'm leveling up Destroyer.
In addition, he's teaching you a special skill that will help you later.
Also, Jerome, let me, Rick, and Kat know if you ever come up with a seal you want to have made.
Any seals that you want to make, we'll help you workshop them outside of streams. Because seals are super variable, and you're going to be able to basically make anything that your heart desires eventually.
I will say, Rick, that if he does ask, we stop what we're doing and we help him.
Yes.
No matter what.
I agree.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Jerome does need a lot of help.
Yes. In addition, you're being taught how to blacksmith. You're being taught how to make swords.
Michael's like, can you fix mine? I
He just pulls out that sword that was in one of Yamato no.
Let's just say that it has to do with your graduation test in the future.
Like, if your character wants to specialize in some other weapons, you can do that.
Yeah, if you want to specialize in other weapons, you can do that too. But he's specifically teaching you how to make swords. If you want to learn how to make other weapons, I mean, there are other blacksmiths in Wave. Wave is a trade country, so there are blacksmiths that live there.
I have a question, Michael. Why do you keep whispering to me like this? These are things you don't even have to say out loud. You can say out loud quite easily. I understand exactly what you're getting at.
What is he whispering?
Oh, when he left, he actually went and
Much demolished the forest.
You know how Naruto went out and literally destroyed a forest when he was irritated?
Yeah.
That's basically what Ishii just did. At the same time, the wood that he gets just sell as lumber to buy a new sword.
He's just buying a new sword instead of just getting that little shit fixed. Like, fuck it.
Well, I could have gotten it fixed, but then it would have been weaker.
No. That's only if they would have just put a slab of metal on it, that would have made it weaker. Blacksmiths are very thorough when rebuilding something.
If they, so long as they had the base components, they could reforge them.
Fuck my friend, seriously.
That's an interesting graduation test.
Yeah, I've just let Chaos and Kat know what your graduation test is going to be.
What sword specifically? You'll find out.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a sword.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, isn't it obvious, Drum? You're a shark. You need fins.
That would be an epic weapon. Just make skills that bring out fin blades.
Oh no,
yeah. Robin! Like I said before,
I already know.
Later in my training with our boy Snake.
Oh no!
I want to get tattooed seals, thing on my arm to be able to summon the Fuma Shurikens.
Oh yeah, he'll do that.
Just so I don't have to carry them around.
Note that will take up one of your 6 seal slots.
Mine?
Yes. Every creature has 6 seal slots on their body.
You know I don't use them, right?
True.
Well, I used one's already taken up.
Yeah.
Remember?
True.
So
for both of us.
Use another one for some. Use something for if one of those seal slots is removed, I'll die.
Something like that, Jerome. Something like that.
So am I gonna need to put the seal on Cat? I would prefer not.
Actually, eventually, probably once Missouri gets back, she'll probably be able to whip one out in no time at all and fucking do it well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's just whenever we're like,
I get my own. Who would actually put the seal on because it's his specific shuriken.
Yeah.
Would be Avalon himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't. The only people he usually lets wield his weapons is his students and himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't even give them to his brother.
He's like, I don't trust you with these. Last time I trusted you with these, you broke one. You break everything you touch, brother.
No,
because you keep using it as a fucking shield.
His brother has no shurikens whatsoever.
His brother also uses a sword as a shield.
Why do I feel like this?
No, he doesn't use a sword as a shield. He has.
Why do I feel like this is you're trying to tell me something, Greg?
I don't know what you mean, brother.
Man, Cliff Jumper's legs sure are looking great, aren't they?
Anyway, compose yourself.
Yeah. He is also having you write down stuff to help you your handwriting and seal making every night. So you are increasing your Fuinjutsu skill as well.
But I will also note that another reason why I give him the extra levels because unlike everyone in Kumo, who actually had one mostly rest and repair things, he's had a free week.
Yeah, that is true. Also, again, being pushing himself beyond his limits.
So he's basically the opposite of James in Dragon Ball.
Screw you.
I love you too, James.
Anyway, are we done there for now?
Yeah. You're not being taught any specific seals yet. Although, again, if you come up with any seals that you want, let us know.
Okay, so
Run
back
into the
to
GM Trilogy.
I'm trying to put dog there. You can stay there. Back to you
Dog's in
three.
the bush.
I'm in the bush.
No. He's in the Bosch.
Yeah.
He's in the box. Just no dog here.
To be fair, we're in a building.
We are in a building.
No. He's in a bush, and the sign just above says Arrow 44, Inu not found.
Inu not found.
Oh, that's
I'm
great.
not actually in a box. I'm actually hiding
Over to
wait.
you three.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
am sitting on his. We're probably in his. Where are we in your house? Oh, God.
We're just in the living room.
Alright, then I am on your couch.
Yep.
So,
Alright, do I roll listen?
something with me, something that I usually try.
I mean,
to keep serious with.
are you actually by either a window or a door, just putting your ear on it?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably listen through the walls.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm
I'm-
asking.
I'm putting it on the wall. Let me still.
I just imagine he just grabs a cup, puts it on there. Roll me listen.
Do I get advantage with the cup thing?
If you're doing it with the cup, yes.
Yes. Then yes.
I don't think you need it.
Wait.
No,
Yeah, you're gonna hear everything like crystal clear.
Yeah.
So, what you want to talk to us about, cheeky boy?
It's about that letter.
Sari sits up now, just staring
Yeah.
like. What was the letter about?
It's always just come British.
It's about a lead to one of my possible living relatives.
Are you sure you should trust it?
It has the mark of somebody who told me about my mother.
Not only that, but someone who's never told you
Yeah.
a lie.
She hasn't lied to me before, and
What if she's, trying to trick you?
wouldn't you take the same chance if it was rated?
I honestly don't know anymore.
What does
I,
the symbol look like, anyways?
Shige takes out the scroll and he shows you.
Wait.
I need you to roll me something for memory-wise.
Sure.
Oh shit! Right, James saw the dudes that fucking attacked the village.
yeah, she very much got attacked by the Sonin, so.
Which knowledge would it be? I'm trying to remember.
I believe that it's just. Did we go
Please
off of
roll of a
pure
guy. Do
wisdom?
not fuck up.
Yeah, I'm going for a history roll, which would probably be a wisdom roll.
Pure
James,
wisdom.
James,
Pure wisdom.
James.
Please let me hit this. Damn it!
No! Come on!
You feel like you've seen it before, but it slipped your mind.
You know that there's a lore thing you could use instead. It works as history.
Can you roll that, please?
Well, no, that's personal history, not actual history.
God dang it, James.
It's been literal months since this happened, so James probably slipped his mind.
Yeah.
A lot of the worst shit has happened.
Yeah.
Even one person with crystals.
But yeah, it just you feel like you know it from somewhere, but it slips your mind.
I
One of the very few things that eludes you.
seen it somewhere, but where? It eludes me.
I think to myself, I wish I could phase through walls so I could secretly so I could see the symbol.
Yeah.
I don't say it out loud. I say in my head.
Shit, I can't see what they're talking about.
By the way, so has his ear on the wall?
Yeah, I'm being quiet the whole time. I have like the Gen's also listening.
Gen's got his own cup.
No, he literally has his ear on the wall, paw up.
Yeah. But, basically, she told me about my mother, and apparently she knew who my mother was, so it isn't that far out to think that she knows my father.
What if she's been fibbing this entire time, though?
I took the picture that she gave me to the Raikage, and the Raikage confirmed
We were all
that,
there at the time.
Yeah. He confirmed that the picture that she gave my mother was my mother.
You're right. I'm just worried is all.
I know. I want so desperately to find someone who I'm related to, I guess. You've always had Raiden who cares about you, and even if he's not always there and he lies sometimes, I mean, he does care.
Sometimes is an understatement.
I just want that for myself.
Sonny kind of tilts his head away, thinking back about the lack of family that he has.
Yeah.
I know I can't fully relate with either of y'all who don't have, well, a family here. But I guess I still am in a similar boat, you know.
Yeah. If you suddenly found out that, like, your dad or something was alive, but didn't know that you were alive, wouldn't you try?
I honestly don't know.
I would like to note that the letter never said to go alone.
Yeah. I mean,
It literally said nothing about going alone.
I know. But
I just wanted to bring that up just so everyone knows.
all right, so that the other people who are looking at it know.
Yes.
Something still just feels wrong about this. Like, it's like triggering my sense, like my wrong flashes, like in every dumb horror movie ever.
If it makes you feel any better, I am going to tell the Raikage about this.
I guess, but you're not going alone, are you?
I mean, I might scare him off if too many people go with me, but
Just bring me and Senryu.
I think that would be okay.
Yeah.
You two are my closest friends.
Besides, two Chunins might be the most formidable force that would be here as far as small task groups goes.
You're right there on that. So I think, depending on if this is actually a trap, I could go for the ankles.
Shige smiles, and he says, I'm really glad that you guys are my friends.
I'm just thinking, good thing I'm giving him a plan B. That's what I'm saying in my head.
And Ishii's about to go see if she can find Haruto.
Oh, God damn it, Michael! No!
Yeah, this is where I failed.
No, I'm doing so.
Hang on. I'm just going to say, Michael.
Yeah.
Yes?
It's going to take you a while because the first thing you sent me is find some trees. He's frustrating cuts and punches them down until she exhausts herself, falls down crying for the rest of the night.
That is true. That will
You can't do a thing.
that will take the rest of the day.
Oh, thank God.
My dog's like,
You're welcome, dog.
Okay, the GM. What can I say except you're welcome?
End of it, though. I'm
I
going to go
swear,
try to
Dad.
find him.
Or you should
You're
come
gonna find
again.
him
I would have
tomorrow.
played the audio where they kind of do the audio. Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
God, when do you need to go?
When does it say that I need to go? Because I am showing you guys the
It doesn't really say. It doesn't exactly specify a time.
So does it? If we could go, we go to the place, maybe we could find him. If we catch him off guard, and if it is a trap,
basically, with what's happened so far, you do not know exactly when she got the letter to give to you.
so should we leave a message to the Raikage and get going?
that might be a good idea.
On that note, I think I might be going.
You all have summon.
True.
I know what to do.
On that note,
Write a note. I will. Do you want to just send a bug, or should I send a snake? Or
Better redundancies.
do I need to roll to get out of there?
Raikage is not used to bugs. He is used to Avalon and the snakes.
And sometimes Sonic and his toads. We do have 3 people with different summons.
give me a sec. I got that.
What,
Yeah.
So what do I need to roll to get out of there and talk to?
He was never used to summon outside of training.
This time, you're not rolling high. Roll me stealth.
Or move
fuck.
silently, I guess.
Yeah, I summon a snake.
I summon a centipede.
Motherfuckers. Alright, what do I need to roll?
I hate having
So
sharp
silently.
teeth. Like I bite too hard sometimes.
It's move silently. Where's that at? Oh, I got a 9.
I wish that my teeth were sharper. It takes a bit of strength
That's
to
a pretty
get a
nice
bite.
roll there, Doc.
Ooh,
So she says, I
nice.
don't need to. She smiles. So
By the way, Gin, you beat Gin amazingly.
all right, little buddy.
Yep.
Should we
We
write
go.
a scroll?
We get out of there. Go trying to find
yeah.
Sonic.
I'm imagining that you summon a toad as well, James.
I am,
Possibly for Sonic rather than the Raikage.
I'll send one to. She's about to
Pretty
say,
much.
Never mind. I
I was expecting you to send one to Avalon, the dang Toad Sonnet, and then
will send one to Avalon.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. We're sending them to the adults that we all know.
She was gonna say Raiden at first, like
Yeah.
I'll send it to Avalon.
Yeah.
also, I give Sonic an extra instruction just in case. Because, you know.
You guys do that.
Because you're the most intelligent out of the 3 of us somehow. Yeah. I just let the Raikage know that, like, I've got intel on where my father might be, and, you know, that me, Sonic, and, I called you Sonic. God damn it.
Okay, Sonic.
No, I called James Sonic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically,
Senryu and Sayori.
mission was basically, so basically, my mission was batshit fucking useless.
No, your mission is you're
you're
supposed to be
paid.
following them all the way, Wesley.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I mean, let's just say you went in stealth just to hide behind something for when they leave the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get our move on.
Yep. We send our summons off to
By the way, I will say that after you then head to the forest, it eludes you on where you actually went until you hear a specific song.
yeah.
And it's not just Soga. Everyone can hear the song.
Hell,
Even me.
If you're following them, yes.
Yeah, I'm following them.
he's keeping his distance, obviously.
Soga's like, I know that song. Let's go.
Alright.
How do you know that song, boy? Sarah thinks to herself, like, how do you know that song? Out of curiosity.
I'm thinking to myself, this is an obvious fucking trap.
Oh, trust me, Senryu has that feeling.
Everyone but fucking Rick has that feeling.
Even Soga has it a little bit, but he's filled with so much hope about it.
He says,
As soon as I see the slightest of danger, I'm doing the Get you to become giant doggo.
By the way, after a while of walking, you do end up here.
My friend's out of there.
They're playing on the
So Jen needs to transform, right? First, so I can have it on standby.
If you want the Fang over Fang, then yeah.
Like to become the giant dog.
Yeah,
Become the
you would
giant.
need to again. Would need to transform first.
Yeah, I'm having on me and him on standby, so him being transformed.
You're a fair distance away though.
Yeah. When I see the slight distance of danger, I'm being giant dog. That's what I'm
That
saying.
is fair.
So
Jen
Jen is
is
transformed.
in Naruto form.
By the way, and she is not
Naruto's
invisible.
in feral Naruto form.
Alice here is in plain sight.
Yeah.
Just playing her flute.
Do you have any specifics on where I'm supposed to go to?
She's there as well.
Repeat.
I said she's there as well.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
She's literally just
Yeah.
off to the
Well,
side.
no.
Oh.
I mean
Oh,
because
this is even
James.
worse.
James, wasn't she one of the ones that attacked the village? Or am I
She-
wrong?
She
The
didn't,
one that
she
had
didn't
a
really
fight
attack
with my
per se. She observed.
sensei for now.
She had observed her forces attacking the village. Don't fucking butter that up, Robin.
Immediately starts narrowing.
Can I just
my
place another me?
Yeah,
I'm just
place
gonna
another
place
you.
another. Oh fuck.
Also, ignore the music. I accidentally clicked on a Digimon thing.
Danny.
I keep
Wait.
accidentally clicking on it when I mean to click on other things.
Alright,
I forgot you
tried
put
to.
fucking music as of late.
I actually forgot to put on the music this time.
Oh fucking! How do I separate the two me's? Okay, I'm just gonna place some two new me's.
There you go.
Having on standby as soon as it start, or as soon as I see the slightest hint of danger, giant dog coming out.
You did end up meeting him earlier on in the week.
Yeah, Shige has
Wait.
no idea.
No,
What do you mean?
she just mentioned that.
Yeah. What? I think that I would remember somebody who looks like me.
Oh.
Is his dad Octopops?
Oh. She looks at. She's looking at Sogus like, you take after your mother more than your father.
This one bit.
Things happen.
So
Let's-
where
Let's
is
go
he?
over to the side of the tree line.
Sari is like fucking hair standing on the back of her neck, just cat tense. Don't like
You
this.
would have to place him
I'm
down
j-
if he's here.
I know. I just trying to get to him.
I'm just as tense as you are, and I'm very trigger fingery.
Hilariously, the only people that has seen him isn't here.
Well, we didn't really. We
Yeah.
saw a glimpse of the guy.
The
Yeah.
one who would have seen him the most would have probably. Well,
Ishi.
actually, the one who it was.
Ishi
remember
saw
who
what
was
he
in-
could do.
That's what I meant.
Being able to flood an entire village with lava.
I also saw what he looked like, so it's probably a good thing I'm not actually here.
Yeah.
Still not all that great that I am, though, considering
Over here.
fingers.
Sari is slightly
Sari.
shaking as the shadowy
By the
figure
way,
starts approaching.
It's Alice right next to her.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
You're really.
her hand is nearby where her kunai pouch
Yeah.
is, just shaking.
You really are. You're the spitting image of her. Excuse me? My name is Yogon. I was married to your mother. and you are my child.
You're his father?
What the fuck? I think to myself, look at him.
Well, you know how they say opposites attract. It was kind of like that.
So you're saying that you melted your wife's cold heart?
Oh, I like you.
Damn it, beat me to the punch on that one.
Yeah.
I'm not trusting. I do not trust this big guy. Darren.
She's thinking he's huge. Does she imagine the older Shaky being massive?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be weird.
But I'm glad to see that you're alive. When I learned my wife had passed, I assumed that our, as of then, unborn child had died as well.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Who's calling? Epic!
Breaking a tense moment.
Fucking epic!
It ain't the Storytellers unless something fucks up!
It was
Okay, this is a really actually kind of scary moment if you think about it. Sayori still has her hands just hovering over her pouch.
I can see that your friends don't quite trust me. But believe me when I say I come in peace. I wouldn't want to harm my son's friends and teammates.
How do you know we're his teammates?
I simply assumed that the two...
No, I mean, these two here are spies.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lying, saying, "Oh, I just assumed."
Oh no, he really did just assume. Remember,
Right.
she doesn't give anything away unless it's for a price.
Or specifically need to know basis.
Yeah. I simply assumed that the two people that he would trust with this would be his teammates.
Well, you have
Not wrong.
great sense in your assumptions, I guess.
I whispered again. I don't like it. Like very quietly.
Yeah. I'm not able to stay for very long, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew that I am here, and if you ever need anything, well, I'll figure out a way for you to contact me.
I mean, we all have summoning jutsus
Hey,
at our
yeah,
disposal.
That would work.
It is.
Yeah.
I lost my train. Never mind. I just lost my train of thought.
So you're not lying. You really are. I'm your father. Yes.
So you're Mr. Soga.
Another
My
picture.
my wife kept her maiden name. We agreed that might be for the better. In case. Well, you can tell.
Let me
You've seen our ropes before.
Reputation thing. Gotcha.
A very interesting reputation.
In my mind, it's actually beyond this in 3, 2.
But I suppose that I should leave before the local ninja catch wind of us being here.
By the
welcome.
way, both Crystal and Alice here are looking in a specific direction.
Oh fuck!
It's not over by you, dog. It's back the way you all came from.
Yeah.
Back towards the village. These two are sensor types.
Yeah. I should leave, but before I go, I just want to say that no matter what happens and what path you take, I'm proud of you, and I know that your mother would be too. Thanks. That means a lot. Shige's like actually tearing up.
Thanks.
Yeah, they're both kind of just silent, like staring at each other, not quite sure what to say.
Sarah is just staring, panicking, because she's heard rumors about this man.
Yeah.
Crystal clicks over to Yogan. If we're leaving, we better leave now.
Right. I hope to see you again soon, son. I love you. Goodbye. As he jumps away with the speed belying his massive size.
That was
One last
Yogan.
thing is a small crystal formation, not attack, just appears over by you guys, like free to mine.
Oh god, huh? That was Yogan, the lava demon.
Well, I guess he's my dad.
Your father's a rogue ninja.
Hey, Cat, you want to roll me a what's a ninja lore?
Yeah. Sarah is a.
I might as well roll that.
Ignore what I said if I got it wrong, okay, boys?
Yeah.
I might as well roll some ninja lore thinking about this.
You know what? You all can.
Soga's
Mostly
not.
Cat gets advantage. Cat gets advantage. It's not for Yogan. Feel free to roll one more time, Cat.
Hold on.
Where's ninja lore?
It's
Knowledge.
Which one?
in knowledge. It's below current events of
Holy shit!
Oh, that's a good roll. Ooh.
Okay, so the ones with the crystal on her head. Of the collapsing angel demon.
The what?
Wow,
demon?
I'm getting a lot of high rolls.
It's basically known as the a mixture of, she's been known to be known as the crystal angel or the crystal demon, depending on where you are.
Those were two notoriously dangerous ninja.
Crystal has been known to be even more dangerous than Yogan.
Mostly
Did I get-
due to.
Yeah. Both of them
And
are.
what's funnier is that Senryu seen her fight before.
These.
Do I know anything about them, Chaos?
You trusted these peoples? Shigi?
Why?
Yogan buried plenty of villages under lava, and Crystal has killed way more. Innocent people, not against different villages.
Also,
They're
guys.
both traitors to the earth, the village hidden in the stone.
Also, guys, I want you to
you just
make a random guess
Senryu know just
on how I ended up being under some.
I can't hear Chaos, Rick. I mean, James. Like, what do you say? What do you think, Chaos?
Both you and James know just the bare basics about him.
Yeah.
James, though, has actually seen Crystal fight Sonic.
I'm just like, shit. I think in my head.
But she did not try fighting. She literally decided just to flee.
Yeah.
If his sage was trying to kick her ass, that's probably a bad
What's
sign.
I got Yogan and the other guy. What's the other guy's
I
name?
didn't
I
know.
forgot.
Crystal.
Crystal, got it. I gotta remember that because I'm gonna say that. The
Actually,
Crystal and Yogan.
the crystal.
Actually, the reason why they said leave now is because two people are showing up.
God, are you kids alright?
Raikage is not here because he sent these two.
Yeah.
You're late to the party. They already left.
They just left there. It says, holy fuck, we could have died.
Tell me everything that happened.
Well,
They didn't do anything. They just stood there and talked with
Should I pop out of the bush now, or should I stay hidden now a little bit?
You can do what you wish.
Holy crap, that's the difficult job I ever done.
Haruto, what the hell?
Haru?
That was my mission, the B-Rank mission, to find out what that note was. Yo, got a crystal! Oh my god!
Yeah, good job, by the way. They didn't detect you? No.
No, we didn't even know he was there.
I was been.
Hey, dog, I want you to roll me something. I want you to roll me sense motive. Just for earlier. I should have asked you this earlier.
Right.
Or it's the best. Either sense motive or spot. One of the two. I don't care.
Dog?
I heard. I'm trying to roll.
I know.
What do I need to roll? Sense motive and what?
Oh no, you either sense motive or spot.
My spot's the highest. Fuck.
Okay.
18.
So you saw that both Alice and Crystal, before looking off towards where the village was, saw you there.
I probably could have fucking died. She saw. They saw me. Oh my god, I was literally half tempted just to become giant dog. I was so itchy trigger finger because I was so worried something bad was about to happen.
Holy shit, I'm just like trying to calm myself down.
You're trying to calm yourself down. I was literally being freaking stealth. And I did do it.
I knew I recognized them.
Sonic looks towards Avalon. Huh. Looks like you owe me 1,000 Rio.
Wait, you guys betting on it? If I would fuck up?
I owe you a drink. Quite a few drinks.
Yeah. Alright.
It's the way they said that they were both yoking to each other.
Are you okay, Shiggy?
I'm not sure how to feel.
Oh my
On one
god.
hand, I have a father who
Well, that
apparently
dude is a
does actually
monster.
care about me, but on the other hand, he's an S-rate criminal.
Oh my god. I need some stress reliever after that. It was not bad when I was in your house.
Just then looked over to Sonic and was like, "Didn't you say you faced Crystal before?"
I wouldn't use the term faced.
Well, I've at least seen.
Also, Cat, from that level 32 roll, you know Crystal is a triple S.
Crystal's has one say triple S. Yogon, I believe, is not just I think he's double. Holy fuck, we would have got our asses so handed to us.
Still, the fact that they really didn't do anything, despite the heir to the Sarutobi clan and our two Jinchuriki being basically by themselves, means they probably were telling the truth.
So the thing is, do you realize how even more scary that is?
Everyone looks over to Sonic's like, remember that time I said that there may have been factions within their thing?
I mean,
wait, was that the same
very
group?
vaguely. I think that I was drunk when you mentioned that.
Wait, time out. Was it the same group that unleashed the freaking fire dude?
Wait,
or who
what?
did that?
No, they were after it. They didn't actually unleash it.
I didn't know. My character didn't
He doesn't
know
know that. He thinks they unleashed.
You have the book, right?
I have the book.
The one who actually awakens him, probably in the book.
But Jesus Christ, this got a lot more crazier now.
And then just walk over to Sonic. Good thing I decided to add that little bit extra when I sent that summon to you.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I completed my B rank mission now.
Yeah. By the way, congratulations on that. B rank mission pay.
Thank you. I could have literally took a lava and diamond thing to my face.
Actually, I think the only one that would have been able to do anything much to Dog would have been Lava.
Yeah. Surprisingly, you went up against the one thing that probably could have killed you. I'm now tempted to bump it up to an A rank, honestly.
Yes! Yes, you should! I even deserve a bonus for that crap. Oh my god.
A rank it is!
Thank you. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Don't tell you know who. She's already pissed about me getting, for some reason, saying I got my ass ripped to
Why
shred.
is she so overprotective over you anyway?
I have no idea.
You're one of the physically strongest kids in our class.
I have no idea. You tell me.
I just imagine both Sonic and Evelyn both saying Yandere.
Yeah, they just mutter under their breath, Yandere.
Hold on, can I roll this?
It's so under their breath that like it's more of like they both know what the other is saying, even though they didn't really say it.
And basically, what everyone else hears is a.
Yeah.
What these two hear is Yandere.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna ask. I am hungry now. I want a big pile of meat. Fill me up.
Same, kind of.
Yeah, I feel you there.
Well, that was a bizarre adventure among us, huh?
Yeah.
Please.
Let's
Bizarre for you. They were probably not gonna try and kill you.
I don't remember. I don't really remember the amount of quests they've done.
But who was that creepy girl with the flute? Was this?
You do remember that she was in the village before.
And why was she there?
That's a very bad thing if she's with those guys running around.
She said that Crystal was her teacher. Shige just kind of says quietly.
Wait,
Shige, who didn't know that these were criminals.
Hey, who wants to roll Spot?
I will.
Sure.
I don't even have to roll a Spot for these two. Because
DM roll for guess.
These two down here.
Yeah. I'll let Dog roll Spot.
I got a 5.
I have a 16.
Rolls with cats.
27, bitches.
Well, either way, you're all good enough. That's all good enough.
Oh, yeah.
Lady, the girl never left.
Oh, you're still here.
Sarah prepares for a hand sign.
She just does the smile and wave thing.
Avalon, should we arrest her?
Yeah.
I mean, technically she's a terrorist.
He remembers, like, now I know where I've seen her before. I've tried.
Wait, you mean that she escaped from you, mister? Don't give up the chase until... Well, shit.
Well, then double it up.
That's my snake eyes.
Me. Meanwhile, Sunny's just secretly preparing Mizu Rappa.
Yeah. Well, in that case, so long as she's not doing anything to actively hurt anyone, we can't really do anything.
That's not how that's supposed to work, Sarah says.
He looks over, it's like,
Where have I heard that before?
You may be a teacher, but I don't really tell them much. I really just give advice as I go.
Yeah. Alright, kids, back to...
Can we go back to Kumo,
Soga
please?
and then point to Senryu? Like, I've given those two advice before.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
Sari's not dropping her hands.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, kids. Back to the village.
Well, he's feeling like it.
Please.
Time to go home.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
potentially a drink if you're a Sanin.
People over the age of 18, we're gonna get drunk.
Can I please have some zip after that?
You're not allowed to until
You're not allowed. Well, I
Damn
mean,
it.
technically you're allowed, but no.
No, technically no, Wesley, Rick.
Yeah.
You're allowed to go die, but you're not allowed to
He
drink.
actually, Alice goes, technically old enough to kill.
Exactly. But no.
Fucking buzzkill. I'm going back to the village. Come on,
Those
guys.
rules only apply during wartime, which luckily we're not in. Yeah.
Trying to hit
By the way, when Sonic said after she said old enough to kill, old enough to, and then Sonic just yes but no. That's actually got me to laugh.
Now, I'll be honest.
I'm freaked out by a
I
lot.
wonder how
Nope.
Sonic's going to react to the code that I said.
I'm going to tell you this now. You kind of have to. You kind of have to hold on to Gin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just like I'm just making them just scoop them up. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yep.
Gin was about to go over for head pats.
Yeah. So, that it for
I knew he was
for the
gonna
session?
do that. Freaking pervert.
That's enough for the session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have done a lot! More than I thought that we would.
I proved two Sonins wrong, bitches. But I could have died.
Yes. You know.
But yeah, both Alice and Crystal knew you were there from the start.
In a way, I'm sure Doug was.
The main reason is once you all heard the flute, you were all trapped in a genjutsu.
Oh,
That's why no one can normally find this place normally unless they're a Sonin or have high perception values. Because basically the genjutsu led you here.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
I need to fucking activate my Sharingan, I would have known.
You wouldn't have, though.
You didn't know it was a genjutsu.
I know.
Oh my
Audible
God.
genjutsus can't be blocked by dojutsu.
Celebration of Lava thing would still fuck me even if I was giant.
Yes. But that's been it for this chapter of the Stories of Those Within Us.
Make sure to add extra instruction to the dang frog nose.
Yeah. See us next time.
Dab is the reason why they showed up.
Yeah. See us next time for when we hopefully don't die.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Rick. I can freaking death a lava monster.
Next time
It's
we should
okay,
be
he's a
going to
friendly
Dragon
lava
Ball, right?
monster.
Yeah, probably next time Dragon Ball.
Bye!
Bye.